because I need to run something, damn it. Previously on Miami by Night. While the others are hightailing it after a bear, Jack is stuck fixing a rookie mistake from some of the ghoul cops, too caught up in shooting the shit to notice teens sneaking onto the curtained-off, supposedly empty lot. By the time he's done fixing it up, he hears the sound of Ursi's Svetlana fishtailing it out of the parking lot, leaving behind Jack with a bunch of ghouls trying to do pretty much anything other than having to look the icy cold man in the eye. Roxy picks up on something having gone down, but Jack ain't talking. After a brief exchange, Jack does inquire if she needs help with anything, to which she says no, but does grumble about this being a case involving guarding buildings coming and going on their own. She then brings up the three yahoos, in her words, that Ursi and Jack brought in some time ago, and whether or not she thinks they'll be able to learn anything from them whenever they come out of torpor. Jack's response? Tom is a flat circle. Rosie just looks at him and makes the mistake of inquiring further. An opening Jack uses to absolutely beat her brain into the figurative pavement, and sort of learns why the rest of the coterie left Jack behind, which Jack himself mentions. After a moment, the curmudgeonly vampire pokes around the lot and starts to pick up on something, getting the impression that whatever went down here used to be a disaster relief area. So he asks Roxy as to who's the contact for the Camarilla City Records office. Unfortunately for him, Roxy is not the most people person of kindred, but eventually she does look him up. John Michaels. He has no idea who his dormitory is, or if that's even his real name, which Jack hopes it's not as it sounds like a porn star, but that's what he goes by apparently. And once more, Roxy has her brain infected by Jack's way of thinking. Jack calls, John answers, calls Jack a goldfish 3 or 4 words in. He then interrupts Jack halfway through to yell at someone called Sarah to get the lube and has to guide her to where it is at certain points. Among other things, but eventually Jack gives the man his address and gets an agreement to have that part-time individual send him the disaster relief records for South Beach. Elsewhere in the city, Maisie is driving in Ursi's van. Ursi keeps the bear in the back somewhat calm. Maisie complains about how far out his haven is, prompting the big man to moan about big man problems and needing a plot of land to build a him-sized house. Svetlana, the van, is at this point rather fucked. The vehicle is going to need work and has definitely seen better days. Gary, the ghoul Ursi inherited from Denis, is sent inside to enjoy a big bottle of whiskey. Malinky is lured into the shed. Not without it sniffing out the drugs first, causing Ursi to have Maisie throw those into the shed. Like everything here, the shed is Ursi-sized. Elsewhere in the city, Artemis is in his haven, listening to talk radio and random people getting angry about minor things. But for now, he decides to call his sire. Victoria is certainly in a mood to wax poetically about things turning out differently than she thought they would, when her child informs her of his reveal to Ursi. She does not warn Artemis. Oh, no, sorry, she does warn Artemis. She rather likes having him around. To be careful. Artemis presses for more, and while Victoria does despise being blunt, she does so, to some extent, for her entertaining child. Artemis is warned that he will make his move soon, the one he's expected and dreaded. She does hope he weathers the storm that's about to come knocking upon his door, but whether she will intervene herself or not is not something that can be relied upon. Tuesday night gives way to Wednesday. Maisie, awakening in her haven, her gums sore, her throat dry, and the grips of hunger on the level she's normally avoided ever reaching. Leaves her room to find both Lex and Jude present, and we interrupt this recap to break the fourth wall and remind everyone that the headcanon has been updated to show Jude is secretly the bastard child of one of the Beatles. Which one? Ringo Starr, apparently. And Jude is passed out on the couch while Lex is awake and ready to tend his dormitory's needs as usual. When asked what she missed today, Lex informs her he had to listen to Jude talking nonstop about that new girlfriend of his. As apparently as what started as a one date went on quite a bit further than that. The last few details on who she is, or more accurately the possibility of her being wrapped up on the less than natural side of the world. Lex does say that their drummer talked about her chest quite a lot and is apparently fascinated with things. To Maisie, this is obvious, and she says so. Jude always liked jiggly things, and drumming on them, apparently. After forcefully redirecting the conversation to Maisie's being hungry, and Maisie owns up to almost dying last night, filling in all of Lex's humor, Maisie digs her grave deeper, to the point of ranting about being a bear attractant, a meth addict, and that she lies about it not being her meth like every druggie in history. After being shooed out of her own damn house, Maisie goes hunting. Elsewhere, Artemis awakens and seeks out Gwendolyn, his favorite. She says he had one appointment, but they canceled because of family crises. And thus the night is his. Noticing a missed call from his favorite private investigator, his only private investigator, he returns to his office to call her right back. He learns that she is utterly unable to find any sort of demolition order, despite the lot once being the site of a factory with a small warehouse and now being completely vacant. And apparently under investigation for some sort of on-site gas leak. Who knows what that could be about? It also we used to be a disaster relief area for hurricanes as recently as 1996. Well, I'm sorry, 1966, which predates the Camarillas' takeover of Miami by a couple of years at least. As for who owns the lot, it goes from Good Neighbor Consortium LLC to Good Neighbor Consortium Industries, never a person's name, always some sort of organizational ownership, which is suspicious as all fucking hell in Rodriguez's words. The last photographic evidence goes back to 1972, some sort of fundraising event for a food pantry. Last taxes go back to 1973. Artemis tasks her with continuing to dig into the GNC and instructs Gwendolyn to send Sarah Rodriguez a fruit basket. The number 7. Because Artemis has 10 tiers he sends people, because of course he does. Next up is his City Hall contact, Ingrid, who he asks for demolition records regarding the Good Neighbor Consortium. He also asks after her father and his medical issues, and instructs Gwendolyn to send Ingrid's father a number 5, the peaches and plums assortment. Jack awakens in his haven and immediately goes to check on the small child. He finds her starting to doodle on the floor, with Eve moving about to clean the floor, save for Anastasia's spot. No problems to report, at least none that had to be buried in the backyard. Anastasia hands him a paper full of crown-drawn fire, as Jack calls Roxy. There's no real updates about the situation with the lot, save for plans being drafted to just direct offense, with warnings against trespassing and a light security detail. The Camarilla has many resources, but keeping most of their cops on payroll attached to a site that's not always active puts a strain on potential masquerade breach prevention. Jack calls Maisie and Artemis, one after the other, next, who start a gathering. Maisie agrees readily. Artemis makes a comment about the decor before Jack makes possibly the cataclysmic mistake of telling Artemis he can redecorate for him if he wants. Words are hard today. Artemis promises to bring the swatches. Not the Swish swatches, the swatches. Percy awakens and finds Gary in the next room, sleeping off a headache with a cold compress and half-empty bottle of booze next to him. Outside are sounds of wriggling and frightened whimpers. Malinky is out of her shed and has a skin and bones druggie pinned beneath her as she tears into a bag of drugs. Getting her off the man is easier said than done, but Ursi manages and then lifts the skin and bones druggie with one arm, as wetness pours down the man's trousers and the man begins to sob. Ursi makes the mistake of shaking him, only for some of the yellow liquid to splash onto his shoes. He demands to know if the man is on anything, but he doesn't respond. So Ursi sprays the guy with a water hose after cleaning his shoes. Finally answers after Ursi asks for the 3rd time. He's had some meth, some weed he smoked earlier, the cocaine he stole from that one guy. Whole bunch of things, really. And right about now, Ursi's phone will start to ring. The bear of a man's size drops the hose and grabs his phone. Jack informs him of the meeting, and Ursi agrees to get there, but Jack also hears what sounds like a kid crying on Ursi's side. After some threatening, he learns the man's name is Alexander. After some more questions, he tosses the man in Malinky's shed and calls one of his herd, the park ranger Benedict. The bear, meanwhile, is quite happily high on a medley of substances. Ursi feeds her another bit of his blood, but not without getting bit lightly by the bear, which fucks up his left hand a bit. Unfortunately, when his herd arrives, Ursi once more loses control to his hungry beast. Only by a surge of will does he redirect the hunger towards a druggie, whom he drains dry, devouring all of his drugged blood. After dominating his herd member to dump the bodies somewhere, he calls Artemis to let him know he won't be making it to Jack's, with his last words being tainted meat. Artemis reaches Jack's place first with a rental car and does a masterful 360-degree handbrake turn into the parking. To the point that Artemis himself considers firing Stefan, considering he can apparently drive pretty damn well himself. Which is about when Lex's truck pulls into the drive, making comments about Playboy mansions and Playboy cars. Lex gives Maisie a warning to take care of herself, because if she comes back home after nearly dying again, he will make her listen to every single detail he had to sit and listen to from Jude regarding their bandmate's new girlfriend. Maisie gives him a non-committal nothing about trying, and Lex responds by giving her particularly lewd details you'd shared with him, prompting Maisie to cover her ears and scramble out of the car. She had that coming. Little Sombra hurries past Artemis without even glancing at the toreador, prompting Artemis to make a note to get a camera to record his accomplishments in the future. After all, they're not paying enough attention. As the two enter Jack's place, the coterie sans Cersei meets up. Artemis waxes poetically, or to quote Jack pretentiously, at Anastasia's artwork. After all, he's her patron now. Sort of. Only leads Jack being informed about Ursi's bear, which promptly leads to a decision that they need to get out of the pet store, since Jack and Maisie may also acquire pets. Because apparently it's the thing to do. A pet store named Dingle and Pete's. Jack looks for the fattest cat he can, and at first he only finds kittens, but because those are what they sell, but manages to find an incredibly obese gray tabby reclining on two separate pushed-together cat beds, surveying the entire store like it's his kingdom and you're all beneath him. Jack buys him immediately, and the man is ecstatic as I say, the store man is ecstatic that they're finally getting rid of Sir Smidgen, which Jack renames as Sir Cole. Maisie accidentally stumbles into the part of the store with spider tanks. She backs up into some fish tanks and studies them, only for something to plop onto her head. She starts to reach up. Artemis notes it's a rather large, fat tarantula. Thankfully for her, the toreador reacts quickly, knocking it off of her head before she can notice. Jack returns to find Artemis seeming to flirt with Maisie, talking about her beautiful head of hair, and Maisie looking uncomfortable. After splitting them up, Jack lures her into buying a New Guinea singing dog. When the coterie, sans Cersei, makes to leave, Jack's cat riding shotgun imperiously in the motorcycle's sidecar. And meanwhile, in Artemis's rented car, there's the newly named Vesper sniffing around the back seat, smelling a female that was present at one point, and prompting Artemis to immediately begin worrying about what happens if this thing meets Bunny. Once they return to Jack's mansion, he falls in love with the royally obese cat immediately, and Vesper immediately starts to pee on Artemis's rental car's tires. Artemis is continuing to make it very clear he does not like this dog. Which brings us to where we are now. And that was not my best recap. I apologize.
It's all good.
Solid.
While Artemis, Maisie, and Jack are entering the latter's mansion, elsewhere... There we are. Elsewhere.
No.
In the mangroves just outside his him-sized haven is Ursi, and Ursi isn't feeling so good.
No, he isn't. So from the last time we saw Ursi to now, like a couple hours have passed? Or like an hour or so?
No. This is, I'm going to say they spent at most an hour in the hole going to the pet store, being at the pet store, and getting back from the pet store. So it's been at most an hour. And technically, we're going to rewind. It's only going to be 30 minutes because this is taking place while they're at the pet store.
Understandable.
You had to leave early.
30 minutes. 30 minutes. Okay. So his park ranger guy has already left with the body at this point, and he has been cleaning out the shed. Malenki is probably still in a drugged out stupor outside. And he has proceeded to go inside, and he is cleaning everything in his kitchen, despite the fact that he doesn't use his kitchen. Hyper fixating on making his house spotless, or specifically the kitchen. Right now he is scrubbing apart, like he has taken apart part of his sink and is scrubbing the inside of the pipe with like a Brillo pad wrapped around a toothbrush, and just getting inside the pipe. He's full not thinking straight, just in a cleaning frenzy. Not frenzy.
And doing it all while, well, with that medley of things going through you right now.
Well, that's probably why that is almost certainly why he's doing it. goddamn. How did I let it get this bad? I don't even use this. I need to talk to. Is Gary here?
Yes, but if you remember, he was passed out with a headache and a cold compress.
I'll have to talk to Gary. He's still out. I'll have to talk to Gary about fixing this. We're not fixing this, man. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. No. Maybe I need something else. I need something else. You know, I should. No. And at which point he remembers, oh, there's clues I need to think about. And drops whatever he's doing, leaving it as it is, doesn't put back the sink together, and tries to quietly go to his room and up his ladder. I don't know if I should even. I don't know if I should even
Because
roll for
of
this
your
'cause I'm
negatives, you're going to be rolling a climb check just for shits and giggles.
Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just, if you'll allow it, I'll just say it. I'm going to quote attempt stealth. He's not stealthy. He is so loud, like that. Drunk at 2 a.m. trying to get a cup of water, and you step on every single noisy floorboard.
Oh, yep. I have also already applied your booze penalty to your intelligence and dexterity, but remember, you're also at a modifier overall of -1 to pretty much anything other than virtue rolls. And by -1, I mean -1 die.
Yes. All right. So what do I roll for climb?
Well, you say you're trying to do this sneakily, right? Or were you?
Oh, I was kind of electing to fail the sneaky.
Well, in that case, sure. Roll me shot. Go ahead and roll me. Normally this would be a strength athletics, but it's going to be a dexterity athletics because both A, it amuses me, and B, you're having a hard time keeping your balance.
Yes, indeed. Okay, and athletics. Difficulty 6.
Yep.
So he got 0 successes.
Indeed. Well, oh, wait, no, that's because it didn't even roll. It's still counting your injuries. I forgot you still have an injury. Okay, well, actually, wait, did you heal up any of your injuries or no? I don't think you did. I think you just forgot to put in the X's because you had 3 lethal and 1 bashing. So I'm just going to fix that. But yep, you still have a
Because
-1 penalty for that.
I know I healed 2 blood points worth, because that's why I'm not at max blood right now.
Well, in that case, yes, you still get 1 die. Then I don't have to ask Rob. Hey, Rob, what do you do when your penalties reduce you to 0 dice? Oh, wait, 1 moment. Sorry, someone's on the phone. Sorry about that, but Bagel, you do get 1 die. So roll 1d10 because you didn't have that wound modifier.
I forget. Is it 6 on a D10?
You have the most minimal success possible with 1 success. So describe how that looks as you try and stumble and climbing the ladder, but eventually succeed.
He's climbing the ladder, and then spends, I think, a solid 30 seconds missing every rung at least 3 times with his hands as he's like climbing up. And if Gary is not out after the very loud attempt to be quiet, he would it would kind of look ridiculous because there's this massive man attempting to climb a ladder, and every single step up he goes, it's no, I missed it. There's no, no. There you go. And no. But like it's a weird thing of his hand-eye coordination just really isn't there right now. And so he's missing every single rung every single time. And so it takes him like a solid minute for something that would normally take him not even 10 seconds. And then I think he probably slips at least twice.
Window at this point.
Oh, absolutely. But then he gets upstairs. You're go sleep. Yes. No. Yes.
He just kind of dozes back off without ever fully waking up.
Then as he gets upstairs, he pulls out his phone and texts Gary, please put together sync once you wake up and don't feel like ass.
Now, what are you doing up here in your sanctum?
In his sanctum, he goes to his planning board. And he goes and he flips it around and he sees a project. No. I remember the name of the project.
I believe you used God of Bears or something.
Yeah, it was
Velos something, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Voloskin. He sees Project Voloskin and he's just like, this is complete. And then just kind of takes his hand across the board and like just kind of swipes everything off. This is horridly messy. And so there are tacks on the floor, red string has tangled up all among them. Just a mess.
There's probably a couple tacks buried in your skin, but I mean, those don't actually cause damage.
He doesn't even feel it. He doesn't even feel it. As soon as the board is clear, he looks at his arm, notices a couple of the tacks. He's like, oh, that's strange. I don't feel. What was it doing? Oh, yes. New project. I must do new project. Lightning. Yes. Voloskin is done. Malenki is there. And he basically takes out a large, like I'm assuming, I think on his board, there's like a portion of the board that has like a whiteboard or a blackboard, probably a blackboard. Like a portion of this essentially large cork board on a like that can spin around to have two sides. There's like the top left corner of each side has a decently sized square of blackboard that is like nailed into the actual thing or otherwise secured. He wipes that clean, hand dusty as hell, then takes a piece of chalk and writes, to do. It is illegible except to him.
Is it normally illegible to everyone else, or is this just right now?
Just right now. He's normally very careful about his writing. To do. Project. Project. He's written it 4 times. Every time incorrectly spelled, not erasing it, just has struck it out and then moves down, strikes it out again, moves down, strikes it out again, moves down. What was I doing? Yes, no, Voloskin is done. Parents, yes. Oh, yes, the warehouse. What? I mean, where warehouse? Industrialist? Ghost industry. Lightning powered? ? Like a good neighbor. Does State Farm exist at this point in time?
Yes, State Farm's been around for decades.
Cool. Then he puts in parentheses State Farm ?
No, what he actually writes down is State Farm's evil twin ?
Yes, of course. And then he does a quick brainstorming thing where he goes, where it's a weird. This list just goes vampire, with the I is a Y, in this instance ? Werewolves ? Hunters ? Rich fucks ? Call Hefner. Strikes out Hefner. Rewrites Hefner. No. And he's just kind of speaking to himself. No, not. Why am I calling him Hefner? He has a name. I know his name. Juke. Spiders. Crosses out spiders. Shadow spiders. Crosses out shadow spiders. Thomas. And then he looks really confused after writing out Thomas.
You also
Then
realize
crosses.
that maybe you should call and ask them what their name is.
Pulls out his phone. He's looking at it, considering very, very what he thinks is very, very deeply. Oh, what is? I need to call. Who am I calling? I call someone.
Roll me a
Yes.
D3.
Oh fuck. Okay. Even odd. Odd is. Oh no,
Nope,
D3.
D3.
Yeah, D3. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4,
Well,
or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
you
6.
can just go /R space 1D3 and it'll roll just fine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Roll 20 doesn't care how many sides you want it to roll.
One S3.
That was
1.
wow.
How did that
Real
work?
world sees being affected by drugs.
Hey, I have been up for not even an hour, and my caffeine is not.
Get better
Yes,
caffeine.
Yeah. So 1
D3. D. Use the D.
D3, not S3. My bad. One.
Well, you rolled the unlucky number. This should be interesting.
He's looking at his He's looking at his phone. Geck. No. Peck. No. I know his name. He's with.
You press the call button on one of your contacts.
Does it pull up the thing like it says what it's calling?
Yes, but not soon enough for you to abort the call.
Ah, fuck.
Yes, Goldfish. What are you bothering me about now?
Ah, Rory. Yes. Apologies. Something. called the wrong number. Deepest apologies. Please enjoy the rest of your night. And he's like pausing. He has like an awkward pause in it, like afterwards. Just kind
Just
of
going to take another slice onto this clock here.
we're
Right.
continuing to look into
Goldfish.
the ghost
Go
industry house.
goldfish elsewhere, please. I have actual
Yes.
important things to take care of.
Deepest apologies. Have a good one. Hangs up.
Yep. You may now roll 1d2.
Oh no.
No, I'll let you off the hook. That was the only not coterie call he could have gotten.
1.
You get Artemis. Artemis, as you are watching that dog just urinate on your tire, your phone rings.
Can I see who it is?
You
He's not hidden
presumably
his
can see
number.
It's Ursi's contact number. Yes.
I mean, he's not hidden his number or anything. Okay, cool. Ursi, is this urgent? I've got something important on my plate right now.
Oh, sorry, one moment. I'm just looking up something real quick.
Ursi, question.
Yes.
What does the sheriff think about, let's say, the removal of another kindred's retainers? Is that something punishable under any particular bylaw, or is that okay?
Depends. Generally frowned upon. If she likes you, she may be kinder to you, but kind is relative.
Gotcha. So I need to make it.
Retainers can be messy, very messy.
Well, that's certainly what I can see now.
Very messy.
Messy. I got you. Ursi, what do you need?
Sorry, one moment. Still, the information is I have a loading on my computer for the thing I'm trying to look for.
How about if it's an animal? If it's a disgusting animal, would that be different?
Apollo, you can't just kill someone's pet. Big
Did you call him
feelings.
Apollo?
Yes. You can't just kill someone's pet. You can't just kill someone's pet. That leads to bad. That leads to bad blood. Bad blood. Bad.
And where does the sheriff stand on long vacations for people's pets? Perhaps to a farm out west somewhere where lots of other pets are gambling around in the fields and enjoying their twilight
You can't
years.
send someone's pet to the farm. Not without generating bad blood. Whose pet?
Never mind, it's hypothetical. Ursi, what do you need?
Good neighbor, State Farm. Not State Farm. I don't know. We need to look into good. We need more information on good neighbor. Good neighbor. Yes. For the the energy consuming ghost industry, ghost house, ghost warehouse, warehouse. Spirit.
I have my contacts looking into it for us. Ursi, are you freebasing? No judgment.
I don't know what freebasing is. Where's Shadow Spider?
Shadow Spider.
Arms, dark.
He glances at Artemis. Will glance across at Maisie. Do you mean Maisie?
The one with Gex? No. Yes. No. Apollo, look. I can't.
hold,
No,
please.
you're not Apollo. You're Artemis. You're Artemis. Sorry, apologies. Sorry.
Artemis will mute the cell. Maisie, I think our friend has found a new hobby. Wants to talk to you.
What friend is this?
You know, tall, dark, and weird.
Percy?
That's the one.
Okay. She'll
He will hand you the cell phone.
she'll take it. Percy?
Yes. Sorry. Shadows. No. Mason.
Yes, that is my name.
Sorry. Name recognition difficult right now. Spiders. Shadows.
Are you being attacked by
Lightning
his...
ghost warehouses.
Do you need help?
I'm trying. You can hear the thump of something as he's like trying to think. It's probably very clear that he is like beating his chest with a fist, trying to like essentially force thoughts out of his head. He thinks he's hitting his head. He is not.
Also, this entire time, we've still been writing and crossing out project on the blackboard.
Yes, it's just the entire board has been filled with project misspelled and getting crossed out. It's been rewritten over and over and over and over. Interspersed with the project is Perun, Bolos,
Mercy?
Bears, Lightning.
Mercy.
No. Yes.
Hey,
Shadow Spider. No. Hand. Yes.
did you get into the meth?
Not what he thinks very hard for a moment. As I double check everything I'm on. Not purposefully. Shit happens. It's dealt with. Tainted meat.
You drink from someone. I get it. Okay.
Tainted meat.
Got it. She'll look at Artemis. He's on something.
That's what I figured.
He keeps saying tainted meat, and he kind of got into meth, but not in the direct way, apparently.
Yeah, it didn't seem like an alcohol high to me. I have a little limited experience from my yuppie days in the early 90s, but...
Well, I've seen enough drugs, not specifically meth, but I've seen enough drugs to know Ursi's on something. Ursi, do we need to come take care of you?
I can't leave. It shouldn't leave. Should not leave.
Tell him we'll come to him. He just needs to give us the address.
Oh, I know the address.
She had to drive from there the previous night.
Ursi, don't leave. Tell your ghoul we'll be there in a minute. And she'll hand the phone back
He's
to Artemis.
indisposed.
Oh, we will be there in less than a minute. Climb in.
That's not physically possible.
That is not physically possible in your car, but you're damn well going to try.
At least we're already dead.
Magic's in shadows, dude. Lightnings. The thunder is getting louder.
I love giving my players the curveball and then just rolling with it. It's great.
Magic must go further. The spirits. Let's find him.
All right, Artemis. As part of the continuing showing up bagel routine, you may go ahead and make a drive dexterity check at difficulty 5.
Okay.
The only downside of this is that Maisie and, more importantly, her dog is in the back seat. Well, Maisie's probably up front with you, but that dog is still back there.
Yeah, but he's got potence. He can hold himself down.
Oh, wait, before y'all leave, do y'all actually say anything to Jack this time? Or his maid, or something?
Maisie's just be like, Ursi, emergency. And then leave.
Okay.
Have I got injuries?
Ursi, your sense of time is not the greatest right now, is it?
No. I think
Mhm.
he's taken out an instrument in his upper area and has drawn some weird circles in his this area that he has up there.
They are the poorest circles ever made, by the way.
Yes.
Also,
with symbols that don't make sense to anyone but him, as they're not rooted in blood magic. They're weird Slavic mythology symbols with.
but because of your altered perception of time, because of one of the drugs you're currently on, to you it literally seems like Artemis arrives in less than a minute.
When you guys arrive, not that Ursi would notice how much time has passed. You can hear him playing an instrument. You can hear the music of an instrument. Should I make a performance roll to see how poor this is?
You may. They will also, however, notice that there is a rather large, enormous black bear currently sitting just off your porch, chewing on a discarded tire. Because you never put Malenki back up at the end of last session. I remember I was there.
No, I know. That plus Malenki had gotten out already. That's Gary. I was looking at the wrong stat sheet. Okay, what do I roll for performance?
Depends. How are you trying this performance? Are you trying to do like some musical stylings, which might be like dexterity plus performance? Are you trying to just like sing really good, which could be charisma plus performance? Are you trying to look good as you're rocking out or something? That'd be appearance plus performance.
I think this is very much so like a stream of consciousness thing. So I'm gonna go. I think Dex makes the most sense.
All right, don't forget to put in a -1 modifier because your various penalties.
I have -1. So I am rolling 1 dice. Because
dexterity
I have
is
no
also
dots.
penalized by 1, so which I've already put into the blood buff section.
Oh, okay.
Of the sheet.
Then in that case, I have no dice.
Rob, you have been running World of Darkness much longer than me. What happens in the older editions when you have no dice to roll?
So technically, it means you cannot attempt that task. However, probably a funnier way to do it would be to use the Blades in the Dark rule of roll 2 dice and take the lowest of the 2.
Yes, let's go with that one. Go ahead and roll me 2d10 right now, Bagel, and we'll take the lowest of the 2. Yes. Because this is not like you can totally try and fail to play an instrument. So, yeah, you fail, and you fail. You fail uproariously.
What was the name of that kindred band? I've been trying to find it on the Discord, but I can't. Do you remember
I don't know if it has a name, but one moment, let me go ahead and look it back up.
Because whoever it is, Artemis is going to say, I think he has the band here live playing with him.
Oh yeah, they do. It does have a name. It's called Seventh Son.
Is that Seventh Son? Oh my God, we need to rescue him now.
Well, there you go.
That sounds like somebody hitting a baby with a cat.
It's no strings are being heard. This is essentially slapping against what used to be an instrument where all the strings have been shredded. And so he's just kind of absent-mindedly like playing and just muttering words in Russian. Actually, I don't think I could hear him through the upstairs, the muttering.
What this actually sounds like is probably one of them Native American folk song spirit dance thingies, except it's translated into Russian and very bad Russian.
Oh no! I think as you guys arrive, Ursi hasn't noticed you've arrived. Not yet, but as you
It's
arrive,
only been a minute to your sense of time. Obviously, they couldn't have arrived here this fast, could they?
Yeah, they couldn't have. They couldn't have. At which point, you would hear some music turn on, like actual music, not him playing. Like you probably hear the slapping and stuff, and then all of a sudden, Painted Black starts playing, just out of nowhere, as he has put in a mixtape.
Okay, I need to ask a question.
Yes.
Artemis, Maisie, are either of you carrying drugs right now?
Oh no.
No.
Monkey looks at you and it just goes back down to chewing on the tire.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, let's get inside. She's gonna like pull Vesper with her, like, come on, let's go inside. Let's not deal with that thing.
Good bear.
Oh, right.
Stay.
Monkey looks up at you telling it to stay. And just scoots half a scoot closer to you and goes back to gnawing on the tire. Vesper, the non-barking dog, is not sure how to feel about this giant black animal.
It's like 5 times the size.
More.
More
It's a huge size black bear. It's basically the size of a grizzly.
than 20 times the size. Maisie's gonna just creep into the house as carefully as possible. Who knows what's inside waiting?
Well, immediately inside, you find a passed out Gary in a rocking chair by the counter, a half-drunk bottle of booze next to him, and a cold compress on his head. All right, I suppose I should be doing these and these.
God, it's like Ursi had a fucking party here. He doesn't seem like the party type.
And the music, which, what was it again, Bagel?
It was Painted Black.
No, that's coming from like a trapdoor leading upstairs.
I agree, he's not a party guy, but you must admit if he were to be a party guy, this would be exactly the kind of party you would throw.
Which I just realized, I think the night before Ursi mentioned how it mentioned some of his college experience.
Mm-hmm.
With a specific example of waking up in the bayou with 2 dead alligators.
Yeah, that's not a party,
So,
though.
Wow,
That absolutely is.
let he or she who has not woken up in the swamp surrounded by dead alligators cast the first stone.
There you go.
I was being sarcastic.
And
Artemis will head towards the Rolling Stones.
Same. She's gonna tell Vesper to stay in the living room, though.
Vesper starts sniffing Gary.
Oh, Hopefully it doesn't
As
get
you
peed
guys
on.
enter, you would have a view of the kitchen, so you would see that majority of the kitchen is like oddly spotless, and the sink is taken apart.
Oh, right. I almost forgot about that. Yeah, the sink is in pieces all over the floor.
Not broken, just taken apart, and every part that is on the floor is spotless.
I never would have taken Ursi for a plumber, but I also wouldn't have pictured this as the place he would spend his days, so...
Oh yeah, this would be Artemis's first time seeing the oversized cabin,
Mm-hmm.
where everything
It is all an Ursi scale, yes.
I feel
Yeah,
as if Snow White is about to walk through the front door.
Perhaps Jack from the Beanstalk. As you guys get closer, or at least if you see the ladder that he did not pull up,
Ursi,
once you guys,
Ursi,
are you calling
decent?
from down? Are you calling from below the ladder?
Yes. Are you decent? Maisie is here, and I would rather not see anything. Well, anything. If I'm
Shadow
honest,
Spider.
but
Yes. No.
At
no,
this point,
yes,
Ursi, you're
no.
going to startle because they should not be here. It's only been a minute.
How did you get here so fast? No. It's only been a minute. No. Longer. No.
Oh God. Maisie's gonna start heading up the stairs.
Dragon
Okay,
for 5
this is
minutes.
enough.
If you climb up, you can see he's wearing pants. He's only wearing pants.
so hang on. Is this the American pants or the UK pants?
Like normal pants, like long
Jeans?
pants.
Like jeans.
Yeah,
American
jeans.
pants.
He's wearing jeans.
This is fine.
He's
This
wearing
is
jeans and nothing else.
Because if you were wearing pants in the UK, those are underpants.
Understandable. No, he is wearing his jeans. But he is not wearing his shirt or his coat, which I think you guys have pretty much only seen him in his coat and shirt, aside from the one time he showed up with his Aloha shirt. So I don't think you guys have ever seen his chest or stuff, where you would see he has a
He
large
looks like a
amount.
bear.
Yes, but also he has a lot of lightning scars all over his body.
What is that tattoo? I didn't picture you as a brony.
Tattoo? I don't have a tattoo.
I'm kidding. So
He
I'm
looks-
just suggesting you have a My Little Pony tattoo.
No, oh my god. No, that was Ursi's response. Is tattoo? I don't have a tattoo. I would never. Couldn't. I didn't want one when I was alive. I was already marked by Perun. Why would I do that?
Because tattoos are cool, but that's totally different topic. What are you doing?
Yes, but not in my. I'm thinking.
You're-
Projects.
Yes. As she looks around.
I need you. I need you both to understand. Volos, the dragon's magic, are climbing into the sky to steal Perun's thunder. But they can't exist without the other. The lightning is coming. The lightning is here. The spirits are devouring. We must
And-
find the neighbors.
Are these spirits in the room with us now, Ursi?
No, the ghost warehouse. You've seen it. I mean, sure, spirits are technically everywhere, but that's a different thing. The music, I think at this point, Painted Black has ended. And let me double check that I have this correct in terms of like when it came out, because I have a mixtape for Ursi. I'm just double checking if I got that right. Yeah, his lightning strike turns on, or lightning strikes from Aerosmith is playing. You see, he's like, He like wipes his hand over his face. His eyes are dinner plates. No, which I think for Ursi probably looks extra disturbing because he has like this like vibrant red hair, and then his eyes are normally hard to see because of shadows and stuff. But no, y'all can see decently, and so I don't think any whites are showing right now. I think it's just black. Apollo, no, Artemis. Artemis, yes. Maisie,
Yes.
yes.
Ursi, did you feed from anybody tonight with the
Yes,
body
tainted meat.
odor
We've been over
problem?
this.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Tainted meat.
Tainted meat. I had to make a choice. It was tainted meat or worse. So tainted meat.
What time?
Beast has been
What time of night is it?
Beast has been annoying
Well,
in the last couple of nights.
Okay, it's summer, so that kind of influences when you wake up. You know, you all had a meeting, probably gathered there for there, and it's probably around 11:30, depending.
Oh, it says hours until sunrise.
Okay, so you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
have entered Ursi's sanctum.
We had a split session last session where it was part one night and part the other night. So
Mm-hmm.
You guys have entered Ursi's sanctum, and so it is fully like a mixture of like witch doctor, strange magician. There's like bottles of strange shit everywhere. Weird symbols, odd looking old books, but also like a computer and what looks like other things, filing cabinets. It's a weird eclectic mess of like modern and magic bullshit. Particularly you can see there's a lot of bear teeth
So basically,
in a corner.
Go on, sorry.
No, sorry, no, go.
No, so basically, Alistair Crowley and Davy Crockett got together and had a baby, and this is where they brought it up.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. You can also see in the like far corner, actually probably closer to you guys on the right in the corner, there's just like a bunch of records.
They do say
Of like Ozzy Osbourne and Metallica, Black Sabbath, Rolling Stones, AC/DC. Also seems like one of what is Maisie's band?
Velburn.
There's one of Veilburn in there that looks much newer than the rest. Which I don't know if you sell them, sell actual records, but if you do,
They do.
then it's one. Oh, like record player things, big disc.
I imagine so. There wouldn't be that many of them, but they would be like things that are sold at like places they're currently playing at for the night, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, there's one of those. Yes. No. Yes. Why are you here?
Because
You
you're
also
on
see
drugs.
behind him, looming behind him, is the blackboard that he has project written on and misspelled so many times and so many crossed out lines.
Yeah, you would also see Perun and Velis and Volos and lightning and dragons and weird esoteric symbols scrawled. You can see that there's a instrument that looks like some Slavic instrument, but its strings have been fucking shredded, and it's kind of discarded to the side. He is like, he hasn't stood up. He's been sitting this entire time, and you can see he's sitting in what he thinks is a circle. what you can see is not a circle, where it's like a weird amoeba, but then the symbols inside the circle are really sharp. Like, he couldn't draw the thing because it required curves, but all of the symbols inside, which seem to be like a repeating pattern of like a triangle with like a trapezoid with like an upside down trapezoid without the bottom line, like set up in like weird, like almost stick figure-esque renditions of like animals. You can see there's bears, wolves, a dragon, an eagle, and an oak tree. And you know it's an oak tree because written next to it is oak tree.
Yeah, Maisie would definitely be like scanning everything and just taking it all in. She's like, yeah, we're here because you're on drugs and friends don't do drugs without friends. Also, they don't do apparently occult shit.
To do them.
Well,
didn't want to do them. Did not want to do them.
That is the first step in recovery, Ursi. You've got this.
Not Ursi like snap like he's been like very frantic and frenetic and like not really looking in one place at this time, and then his whole like his entire focus, and you can see this was all of his body language, kind of snaps towards you and holds very still. I did not choose this. I do not do this. My lack of control in the last nights has been deeply concerning.
She'll just smile at him. It's like, oh, I can tell.
To addle one's mind willingly, I do not condone. I do not like it. I do not like the fragility drugs add to your mind. I may not look it, but my mind is in agony. I can't control my thoughts.
Ursi, you're going to need to burn through this. It's the only way.
Can't go over it. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. Can't go around it. Gotta go through it.
Artemis rubs the bridge of his nose. Yeah, burn
We've
through
been on the
it,
bear
Ursi.
hunt.
Burn your blood. Do you have any fresh blood anywhere here?
No, that's part of what caused the problem.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, his stocks had run out recently.
Okay. So we should have brought blood with us. Great. Perfect to know this now. Artemis, you got any ideas?
There is a giant hairy blood bag sitting outside on the porch.
That's on
Sure.
meth.
Ah, good point.
You guys can see he's not like choosing to use magic or anything, but as he's been getting more and more worked up, just kind of sparks has been going across his eyes, and like his hair has been kind of frizzing up, like electricity has been building. And I think because he doesn't have his shirt on, his Lichtenberg marks on his like torso and arm have like a faint, maybe it's the candlelight, but it almost looks like they're starting to glow.
We'll lose a blood point, my friend. But yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Where does this, where the place where we are, where does it sit in terms of the city? Is it on the outskirts? Is it in the wilderness? Is it suburbs?
You had to cross a
One
bridge.
moment. Let me get over to the map. It's not on the main map because, again, I chose a too zoomed in, map for the city. But if you go down to the little mini map, I believe it's what is it, Grandin Park area, or was it farther down?
It is it's on the Virginia Key. as it is. It's on Virginia Key.
Which I think is where Grandin
See.
Park is on that little map.
I suppose
It's where
is there anything around us? Are we in an area with other houses? Is it built on its own?
Yeah, there might be, but they're a ways off. He's in the middle of like a large plot of mangroves,
Oh, yeah.
basically.
Yeah, no, there's no houses nearby, quite specifically. His cabin is in the middle of a mangrove forest that borders the protected forest area, and then probably like a mile or two off is the treatment plant, and then another mile or two in the other direction is water.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, where he is situated, there is nothing truly close by.
Maisie's gonna pull her phone out. She's gonna call Lex.
It is very secluded, for what could seem very much so on purpose.
Maisie, if this is about you, if this is you about to tell me that you've gotten yourself almost killed again, I am ready and waiting with all those details Jude forced on me.
No, I'm not dead. Thank God. But I need you to bring me blood. And I don't normally ask you this, but I really need you to bring me blood. Specifically to Ursi's house.
Victor, do you have a habit of keeping blood supplies at your place? Because you normally go hunting.
Yeah, she does. Because of the beginning of Lex's, recovery. She refused to leave the house. That's something that her sire actually makes her do. Is always keep blood on hand.
All right, I will allow it this once, but in the future, these things should probably be stated to me that you want to have a certain amount at your place.
Fair.
But in this case, it would probably only be a couple of blood bags worth, so only 2, maybe 3 point stops.
Yeah, that's fine. It's something.
Right, you got directions for this? The place that picked you up last time?
Yep, in the mangroves. And I have a surprise for you when you get here.
Well, that doesn't bode well. Fuck.
And don't be afraid of the bear outside.
The sound of something being thrown in the background occurs.
You good there? You didn't break something, did you?
Just my sanity.
Your sanity's been gone a long time, Lex. Just... okay. Yeah, just let me know when you're here. I don't want you getting eaten by the bear. And then she'll hang up.
He hangs up.
Okay, I got a couple blood bags coming from my place. So, that's a start.
Fuck my lesson plans.
You know what?
You see he kind of just gets up and lumbers over to his computer, which is still just his laptop. It's just set up upstairs when he doesn't take it, when he doesn't leave the house. And he pulls up his computer and is starting to go through his emails and pulls up a document and is just kind of going through things. Did I already email him?
Ursi,
Should have emailed him.
if you're
Anything
thinking
you
of...
need to log into takes at least 3 tries.
Oh yeah.
Ursi, I don't think you should be
to
doing
even
anything.
access his computer, he has to go through to even unlock his computer, he has to go through 3 different lock screens. Damn it, wrong fucking password. What?
I don't think you should be working on any lessons plans in the current condition you are. You should probably be burning the drugs out of your system first.
Burn.
Well, I do have a timer set for these. Burning through the blood that contains them will get rid of them faster, yes.
Yes. Don't want another propulsion experiment to happen. That would be bad. He's kind of still shaking a little bit, like wobbling, and then kind of closes his laptop. Like he does, man. I think he manages to do it lightly, but it is like slow. It is slow and shaky. Propulsion experiment would be bad. Propulsion experiment would be bad. Despise the beast.
Something rattles against the door downstairs.
He's just gonna run down and check it.
Oh, there's a bear outside the window looking in.
Ursi, when was the last time you fed Malenki?
Earlier tonight.
Well, Malenki wants something.
Also, y'all would have absolutely been able to see the healing wound on his hand. Just saying.
Ursi will attempt to climb down the ladder.
Make me another check. I believe we're rolling with the roll 2, take the lowest.
Artemis will take several steps backwards.
This is roll 2, take the lowest.
I think this will work.
4 and an 8.
Yep, you fail. You fall down the ladder. You fall on your butt.
Does he injure
there's
himself?
a
Because that will burn through some blood.
We can have him roll stamina. Go ahead and roll stamina, Ursi.
Okay.
This
Ursi
is
is a
not
very big
penalized
guy.
by this is like your virtue rolls. Stamina in this case, aka soaking, will not be penalized by your modifiers. It's only 1 point of bashing, but
Do I apply my specialty tough as nails?
sure.
Cool.
I rolled me a bunch of ones.
Yeah.
That would be 4 successes.
Okay, your big fat butt soaks up the damage just fine. But there is a cataclysmic onto
Ursi, I could put a bunch of bullets through your legs. The healing would burn a little of whatever it is that's
Don't.
troubling you.
Don't.
I'm a pretty good shot. I'd miss anything vital, I promise.
I don't want more. I have already been bitten by a bear tonight. I'd rather not experience more unnecessary pain.
Meanwhile,
Perhaps-
behind all three of you, a shotgun cocks.
Gary.
Yeah.
Go back to sleep, you're fine.
Are you dominating him to go back to sleep right now?
No, I
Look,
fell
he is
down
up,
my ladder.
He's kind of staggered up, and he's got the shotgun that was right next to him.
Gary,
He's
I
always
fell
right
down
next to
my
him.
ladder. You're good.
Perhaps Gary could put a few shots
Don't.
into your legs.
Apollo, please stop. Apollo, please stop. Ursi will get up and kind of lumber into the room with Gary. Gary, you're good. Sorry I startled you.
Right, and then there's the or something. I can't make bear noises. I'm sorry, but there's a bear just kind of nudging against the door.
Maybe the bear could
Malenki.
bite you a few times.
Malenki! As he will, arms out, just kind of walk over to the door where Malenki is.
Meanwhile, Vesper is hiding behind Maisie right now.
Yeah, Ursi has not noticed the dog. Malenki, Who's a good girl? Who's a good yeah? And he'll open the door and he'll literally bear hug his bear.
Make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Straight intelligence.
I want to see if your brain connects the dots.
Straight intelligence.
Your blood
Yep,
full of
minus
dark-
one modifier in addition to the thing already on there.
Okay.
No! Drop my shit.
Intelligence. And then minus one. 3 successes.
Wow. Okay, yeah. You're like hugging, patting Blinky. You realize that tire that it's been chewing on and still kind of dragging around with it looks very familiar.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Is that Svetlana's tire, Malinky?
It is indeed Svetlana's back right tire.
I already fucked it up myself. I can't beat you up for that. If he was not on drugs right now, he would probably be more sad or annoyed. But yeah, he's just hugging the bear. He's just, you're gonna be better. Well, you'll get better. Well, you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
You know, Maisie, the bear could bite him a couple times, give him a little injury that would burn through some of the blood.
He already has a bite mark on one of his big hands, by the way.
Pretty soon.
I will burn some blood to try and heal that. How much do I need to burn?
Well, it's currently, you have both your bruise levels filled up with damage at the moment, so 2, I guess. You burn 2
Okay.
blood to fix 2 of your damages.
All right, I will do that. And I will not be burning more until I get more blood.
Yeah, we don't need a repeat.
I mean, it's a stopgap, but I could provide a little of my own VTM. You could use
No.
if you wanted.
Isn't it? I don't recommend
No. 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 I
Needs must.
Appreciate
when the devil
you.
drives.
appreciate you, Apollo, but I'd rather not be bound to you.
It wouldn't be a bind.
We both know that's not necessarily true.
Out of character, the clan Shamir Flaw is not known well outside the Chantry. Artemis wouldn't necessarily know that, which means that from Artemis' perspective, this is just literally just like a stage 1 is nothing. A stage 1 is
Yeah.
nothing. So from Artemis' perspective, this is a genuine offer of a, hey, it'll be fine now.
Yeah, but Ursi is very much so. Like, I think this. You can look further into it, but Ursi has been paranoid in the past.
Yep.
For good
Also,
reason.
I would like to. I'll go ahead and just because I know you're juggling a lot of things affecting your character right now, but you do have that new stage 2 blood bond to Maisie, and she's right there. So you're gonna keep looking at her every so often.
Yeah. Just I'm hugging Malenki. I turn around. Shadow Spider, Apollo. Yes.
Why is he calling me a shadow spider? It's like the worst thing to call me.
Because he's a tasteless individual with no breeding, and he's high on drugs. And I'm not sure which of those two is more prevalent at the moment. But, Ursi, I
What
could
did you
make the
say?
bear. I said Ursi.
Oh,
I
before
can
that.
make the. I was speaking to Maisie.
Yes, but you said things.
I did. I said, Maisie, shall I make the bear bite him? I can do that. It would injure
No.
you.
After that. After that.
I'm not sure you're thinking straight, Ursi. I think you're
No.
confused.
No. You said something about me. I know. I may be not in right mind right now, but I can still. I can hear. I can smell. I can kind of think.
Well, you certainly do smell. but-
Runes and Velis glory has not left me yet.
Ursi, I can see your chest hair
The
is standing
gods
on
of
end with the
old.
static electricity. Can we get
The
you
bear's
away
hair is all standing on electricity. The bear's hair is now puffed up from static electricity.
I'm sorry, this is hilarious.
The old gods see you, Apollo. Artemis. They witness you.
I believe he may be coming out of his funk. He remembered my actual name.
I don't know. I think
Percy.
Apollo's not a bad name. It is the god of the sun.
And Artemis is the huntress.
Yes. Yes, I know.
They are siblings. Twins.
Uh-huh. Ursi, you might want to get the bear out of
No,
the
I guess
doorway.
Apollo would be bad suited for you. Apologies, Artemis. That may have been in poor taste. I don't think I did that on purpose. My mind is muddled.
More so than usual. Yes. Look, Ursi, many hours before the
Enough
sun
time.
rises.
Yes, till Apollo comes.
I may be done here.
Right about now, there'll be the sound of wheels on gravel as Lex's truck will pull up out front.
As Ursi hears a truck pulling up, he'll let go of Malenki and then kind of bolt upwards. Malenki, to your shed. He's just saying that. I don't think
Malenki is looking like an oversized puffball right now, thanks to you.
Malenki, to your shed. He's clean.
Malenki will be sniffing Lex when Lex kind of shakily gets out of the truck, but will,
No,
upon
Malenki.
smelling no drugs, will go off to continue chewing on Svetlana's tires.
Ursi will attempt to coax Malenki back to the shed by moving the tire. But if Malenki resists heavily, then he'll stop.
If you toss the tire, she does seem to follow it, and we'll go back into the shed. But you already know she can break out of that shed. So.
Oh yeah, it's not locked right now. It's just she's in the shed.
What, Maisie? Why is he without a shirt?
Oh yeah, this would probably be very interesting for Lex to see the bearer of a man he's met before, now without a shirt, and you can see that he has very. I think the strangest thing you would notice, aside from the Lichtenberg markings of lightning scars,
we get it. We get it. You look like the male love interest of some sort of airport bodice stripper novel.
Oh, I was gonna. Not what I was gonna. You know what? Sure, I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, there's also a bunch of normal scars.
Maisie's just gonna wave Lex into the house, like, come on, get in here.
Yes, Lex.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Just take this. And what's wrong with him?
Drugs.
He will ask not Maisie because he's not sure if she actually says everything these days. He will ask Artemis.
Oh God.
Sorry, ask me what?
Lex, Maisie's ghoul is asking you what's wrong with Ursi.
Ursi, how to put this? Ursi drank from a place he shouldn't have, and now he's got naughty things in his blood that we need to deal with. But Ursi is not keen on dealing with them, so he's behaving like a little child.
Lex's eyes are just going to kind of slowly drift over to Maisie's.
Drugs. It's drugs.
Yeah, no. I think I understand what you're talking about. He will reply to Artemis.
On better terms, she's gonna point behind her. That's ours. As she points at Vesper.
You got a dog.
Yes.
Well,
Nothing
on the
wrong
scale
with
of
the
1 to
dog.
10 of bad decisions, it doesn't rank on there at all, at the very least. Which is about the first time I can say that in what you've been up to for the past fucking week.
I think you'll like him.
Artemis will frown slightly at Maisie. I realize this is the new age and we're on the cusp of the 21st century, but you allow one of your retainers to speak to you like that?
Yeah. He's always talked to me like that.
And you find this acceptable?
And attractive sometimes.
A single eyebrow, Roger Moore style, goes up on Artemis's forehead. Huh. Well, and it was today I realized that I am an old man. Ursi, we got something for you. Come over here, big fella. Come on. Come see us.
Immediately, as you talk to Ursi, a wave of fog starts creeping into this little clearing in the house.
Is this a mystical wave of fog?
Yes, this is a very supernaturally immediate level of fog.
Oh, balls.
Ursi is just standing up straight and he turns towards you. Yes, Artemis. What did you say?
Ursi, are you aware of any of your kinsmen coming to visit this evening?
I do not get visitors.
Well, I think we're about to
That's a
get
lie.
one.
Well, I rarely get visitors.
Artemis will pull his gun.
It is uncommon that I have visitors.
You've got a visitor,
Most do
Ursi.
not-
Snap the hell out of it.
Wait, sorry. I think I missed something. What?
He thinks that what's going on is caused by someone coming to visit, not you.
You've
Ursi
never
kind of sniffs
demonstrated,
at the air.
never demonstrated this power before. So, as far as Artemis is concerned, the Tremere.
Yes. Ursi is sniffing around, like literally sniffing the air, trying to see if there's anyone that he does not know is here.
I would like to spend a willpower point.
Oh, were you activating that?
I am indeed activating that.
Excellent. You may spend your willpower and you may activate it because no roll is required.
Thank you. Show yourself.
So for the... Oh,
Sorry, go.
go ahead.
Yeah, okay. That's what he's saying. Is show yourself.
To everyone else, I'm just going to read off what Majesty does because that's just what got activated. At this stage,
fuck.
the vampire can augment her supernatural mien 1,000-fold. The attractive become paralyzingly beautiful. The homely becomes hideously twisted. Majesty inspires universal respect, devotion, fear, or all those emotions at once, and those around the vampire. The weak scramble to obey her every whim, and even the most dauntless find it impossible to deny her. People affected find the vampire so formidable that they dare not risk her displeasure. Raising their voices to her is difficult. Raising a hand against her is unthinkable. Those few who shake off the vampire's potent mystique enough to oppose her are shouted down by the many under her thrall before the immortal even need respond herself. Under Majesty's influence, hearts break, power trembles, and the bold shake. Wise kindred use this power with caution against mortal and immortal alike, while Majesty can cow influential politicians and venerable Primogen. The vampire must be careful that doing so doesn't come back to haunt her. After all, a dignitary brought low before others loses his usefulness quickly, while a humiliated kindred has centuries to plan revenge. The roll is required, as I stated, and a subject must make a courage roll, difficulty equal to the vampire's charisma plus intimidation to a maximum of 10, if he wishes to be rude or even simply slightly contrary to the vampire. And even then, that only allows him to act normally for a brief moment, even if he succeeds. And if you fail in the attempt, you basically prostrate yourself before them in apology. So,
I think
Yeah.
Artemis's version of majesty is utter competence. He's not terrifying. He's not horrifying. He's not beautiful. He's just, oh, this guy's amazing. Whatever he says is probably the right thing.
I will say yes,
Understandable.
but there will be aspects of the rest of that in there too, because
Yeah.
majesty is just that all-encompassing.
Yeah.
It's just that the
Question.
competency thing is the thing that stands out the most for Artemis's majesty.
Question: How
The
does
divine right to rule? Yes.
with the match? I understand majesty is like kind of a huge deal. How does one resist, or does it just
Do you wish?
affect you?
Well, that depends. Do you wish to do anything to disagree or even be slightly contrary to Artemis?
I mean, I believe Ursi disagrees that there's someone else here. So if
All
that
right, well,
counts, then yes.
Roll me a courage roll. Artemis, what is your charisma plus intimidation?
6.
Courage roll difficulty 6. And I will
Okay.
remind you that this will, even if you succeed, this will only allow you to slightly resist it for a moment, basically an action or two.
So basically, I don't
And
think there's
the
anyone-
fact that you are resisting it will, unless Maisie also wishes to try and resist it, will have Maisie be displeased with you because Maisie is also in the grips of the Majesty.
I mean, I could attempt.
Okay. Does Iron Will apply to this?
No, Iron Will applies against Dominate. It does not apply against Presence. It specifically says so.
Okay.
Because
Okay,
Presence
okay.
is emotional manipulation. Dominate is, direct mind control.
Okay. And courage is
A virtue.
courage roll. Yes, courage. Courage difficulty 6.
All right, you may act for a moment, but the moment that you act, Maisie, unless you also wish to try and resist, you will be on Artemis's side 100% and be like kind of upset that Ursi is even disagreeing with Artemis.
Ursi will bring his arms out wide. Artemis, to whom do you speak? Why do you speak like this?
Artemis will point to the mist gathering around their ankles.
Volos gifts are all around us.
Are you telling me you've done this?
He looks around, notices that the fog is here, and then kind of looks as his hair has kind of sunken down as some of the static electricity has gone.
Are you telling me that you have done this?
I believe so.
Artemis
This
looks
is
amazing.
interesting.
And then back to Ursi. And
Velis,
can you turn?
gifts are so great.
Am I able to turn it off again?
Turn Majesty off for the scene rather than letting it run its course. I will
Yeah.
say normally yes, but this is the first time you've activated, as far as I'm aware. So
True enough.
let's play it out with at least a couple more minutes where it's kind of like you're trying to turn it off, but you're not quite sure how.
Ursi, why didn't you tell us you were able to do this? This is an extension of everything I've seen you do before.
This is new. This
So you're
is
saying-
new. I have studied, but not in practice. I don't believe this was not a choice.
And right about now, I'm going to say your temporary resistance of Majesty is going to wear off, Ursi. It was only for a moment.
Oh, but my answers there, I was kind of thinking I was already under Majesty. I thought that was already gone.
Oh.
I think in future we need to be more open with each other, more telling on what we can and can't do. The whole city is against us in some instances, and I think if we're going to hide secrets from each other, it's going to be counterproductive to us. Do I make myself clear?
And for Maisie and Ursi, this feels like an absolutely unavoidable command. Not that you would want to avoid it, obviously. This is Artemis. He's just the best. You should obey.
Also, Artemis is being more forceful than usual because I think he's a little bit swept up in this.
It's a rush, certainly.
Maisie's gonna
Also,
try
I would
to
like to point out
resist.
that Gary, Malenki, and the dog Vesper are all kind of looking at you, kind of like that as well.
Wait, is Malenki in effect of this because they're in the shed?
Yeah, Malenki is caught up in this. She's just looking out from the shed, just looking, staring, fixed at Artemis.
I do not disagree, Artemis.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Like
I'm confused.
Can Maisie
I'm-
resist?
You may make the roll, but if you fail,
Ursi will be displeased.
Yeah.
yep. So go ahead and make me a courage roll, difficulty 6. And Artemis, you might, if you're going to be using this a lot, which I think you said you are, you might want to get some more intimidation or charisma.
that is my
Up to
plan.
decent.
I can't get much more charisma, but I can think.
Okay, you can resist for a few seconds, Maisie. What would
I
you
think
like
it's
to do?
reasonable. The first time he's used this, everyone kind of can push against it a bit.
Maisie's
Yeah, like if it was going to happen, yes, this makes sense. Yeah.
Maisie's just trying to resist because she's starting to feel like she needs to tell Artemis a secret, but she doesn't want to tell the secret.
You can withhold it for a moment, but know that because it's something specific like that, you will probably be wanting to tell him the moment it snaps back out.
What the hell is?
Ursi, it looks kind of like Maisie's, like wanting to, like looks like she knows something. It just kind of looks like she should be telling something.
Maisie, are you okay? You look troubled. Sorry, Artemis. Wait. What? Yes. No secrets.
No secrets
should
from
not.
each other. No, there should be no secrets.
Yes.
We need to share everything with. He sort of holds his head in his hands. What's going on?
Are you okay, Artemis?
No, I feel. Wow, I feel amazing. What the hell is?
You feel this. You look pained.
Okay.
May
What I'm
I
going to do
aid?
here is I'm going to roll a D100. Who, Maisie or Artemis? One of you call high or low.
Hi.
Okay, if it's high, Artemis manages to snap out of his majesty before Maisie feels no resistance ends and she needs to tell him the secret. If it's low, then Maisie's control will wear out first and she will tell him whatever the secret is.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Ah!
It is high. Artemis manages to snap out of his majesty.
Maisie keeps her secrets.
He would stagger back and fall onto whichever awful couch it is in this particular room.
It is. If you're on the porch,
Y'all are out
it
on the
is-
porch, so you're going to collapse on one of them big chairs.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah,
be a swing chair.
Ursi-sized lawn
An
chairs.
Yeah, so it's an oversized wooden throne for you.
Nice. I'm going to spend a blood point, just because I think Artemis is having blood sweats. You can see the prickling of red across his forehead, and he wipes it on his pale suit, and he's now got blood stains on the sleeve of the suit. What?
Oh no.
What the hell just happened?
I do not. Do we feel the dropping of majesty?
Yes. However, you remember its effects. That's how generally how presence works. You remember how you felt under that.
Yes. Artemis,
Mercy.
I don't.
I'm sorry. I don't know exactly what that was. I felt amazing, like it was a god or the god or Donald Trump or something.
Don't.
This is 1990, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, he's the media darling right now. Like he's big.
He is.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
was.
I get that for younger people. It might not be. It's kind of hard to believe, but Donald Trump was like the popular celebrity back in the day, and was for up until like the mid 2010s when he announced he was running. And then, of course, media does media things.
Yep.
Where? Oof.
Please don't use that ever again around us.
I'm not exactly sure how or what in the hell that was, but it felt amazing.
Hoi.
No, of course. I'll never
The-
use it on either of you again, but wow.
Boy, oh my goodness.
You
Aye.
kind of know what you just did, too, because you've seen your sire use that at least a couple of times at one point or another.
So that's what it feels like on the other side of that. Huh. There's a little grin at the corner of Artemis's lips. Well, I'll be sure not to use that on you again, of course.
Much
And
appreciated.
he'll straighten his clothes and stare fixedly at the blood stain on the back of his sleeve. Ah, damn it. Blood is so hard to get out, I'll have to take it to that Korean place again.
Apologies, I was frenetic. I didn't.
Percy does seem to have lost some of the crazy.
Maisie's gonna retrieve the blood bags from Lex and go give them to Ursi.
Oh right, I forgot Lex was there during that.
Yeah.
Lex was just kind of staring. One arm with the blood bags outstretched the entire time at Artemis. Only he wasn't holding them out to Maisie; he was holding them out to Artemis the entire time. But Artemis was too busy to take them.
Mm-hmm.
Like tribute to a god.
Why?
Percy, if you're feeling better, I think I need to.
Remain seated. You should do. You clearly are not well.
I've never felt better.
You have blood coming out of your face.
Nothing a good hot shower won't fix.
I mean, yes. You're.
I think.
You
Artemis
remind me of Gnazi. Or Gnazi.
I think Artemis has often come across as a figure of fun and a slightly less serious individual, but if that was a facade, it's gone at the moment.
Yes.
He certainly at least deflected with wit rather than
Yeah.
being direct and commanding.
No,
You remind me of Gnazi. If you need to go, go.
Maisie, you able to make your way home without the lift?
I got Lex right here. I definitely can make it.
Good.
Yeah, I'm right. Holy shit! What was that?
It would be better not to think about it, Lex. Apologies you had to experience that. Clearly, we were not expecting that to happen.
Also, it is very thick foggy here. Driving might be a little difficult to get out of here, by the way, Artemis. Not impossible, but there is a super thick, supernatural fog in the area right now.
Apologies. As suddenly, a flash of, deep uncomfortability and shame comes across Ursi's face as he kind of remembers everything that he's been saying and doing and his lack of control and seeming madness. This is not good. I did not enjoy. This is why I avoid tainted meat. Fucking Christ.
Yeah, you
I
need
don't
to
understand
be more
why
careful.
people would do this for fun.
Some...
I normally am. Bad shit happened, and it was either the fucking runner or someone that actually mattered.
Well, from the outside experience, drugs isn't usually for fun. At least maybe in the beginning they are.
That is fair. I remember some of that from college. Generally, when I decided not to do them ever again. I do not
Well,
like.
at this point,
not
you are
being
being handed
a
blood
fool.
bags, Cersei. 2 of them.
Oh, thank God. Just full, just draining them so fast. Like, I think he fully just, like, bites a corner and then just squeezes the whole bag into his mouth. Or actually, no, that would be wasteful. That would be wasteful. He full Capri Suns this motherfucker.
Yep.
Just. And then it's empty, and then takes the next one.
It tastes awful because it's cold blood, but yeah, it's better than still better than rat blood.
Better than rats and better than that fucking pill. Yeah. Bison. Why?
Man, I get that this is your place, but why the hell are you shirtless?
He looks down, sees his shirt. I was upstairs in my home, not wearing a shirt because I was in my home. I don't need to wear a shirt. Why would I need to wear a shirt when I'm in my own room? And the only people that were here was someone I deeply trusted who had a horrible hangover and was passed out. And my bear.
I like how Maliki is the afterthought here.
You have no room to speak, Lex. You walk around half naked all the time in your own home. I think it's only fair that Percy gets to do the same thing.
Right. Fine.
Wait, I recognize your... Wait, of course I recognize. Fucking Christ, I am out there. Sorry, Ugh. I've been listening to a lot of music lately because my sister, fucking Jesus Christ. She really likes your music, by the way.
Thank you?
Yes, apparently it is becoming very popular among bourgeoisie in Russia.
Lex is going to look over at Maze. Yeah, that one.
Apparently we're popular in Russia now. I don't know.
We're not doing a tour in Russia. I don't care if we're the top dogs there. We are not going to Russia. Fuck
Did I
that.
not? Oh no, I would not suggest it. I had to visit when I was younger, because we're family from, but I chose to stay in Miami. It's home. It's where I grew up. Russia may be where I am descended. I mean, I believe... Oh, I guess I have not mentioned this. I am technically descended of Russian royalty. Fun fact.
Oh.
Is this the first time you've told Artemis this, or at least told it while Artemis has been present?
Yes, apparently my ancestors were Russian nobles.
Huh.
Well, I say ancestors, more like my great-great-grandpa. My father's father knew that for a while. Yeah.
And how exactly did they escape the purge?
Well, Miami.
Ah. Makes sense. You're being hunted by communists? Where would I go?
Oh,
Miami.
Well, no, my father was not hunted. My grandfather, my grandfather's father was the one that really had to deal with that. But he was also a child when that happened. It was crazy history. They fled. They fled to China, and then they fled to Germany, and then bad shit happened in Germany, and then they moved to Britain. I think for a brief time they were in South Africa. And then they were gonna go to Argentina, but then they noticed some bad folks going there, and they were like, "Nah, fuck that. We don't want to be associated with them." I remember he talked with he had a good friend. He of Weisenthal. Weisenthal. Yes, yes. I remember my father mentioning him. They've had correspondence for a while. He helped him find some folks and dealt with them. Nasty people. Not Weisenthal. He was a good fellow, at least apparently. I never met him personally. But that was long ago. That was before my father died. What am I saying? What am I even talking about? Why is there an elephant behind you? He says this while looking at Maisie.
Elephant? She'll look behind her.
There's nothing. Yes, little Artemis, why do you... Oh, I am seeing things. Okay, I understand. This is a funny little coinkydink. It is as if I can see the personifications of my mind in not corporeal form, but visual form. This is odd. A little elephant, he's looking at Maisie, just kind of gesturing. A little elephant, kind of like cocked his head sideways, looking at Lex. Something following the little elephant. Apologies, I do not know you very well, so that concept has not been solidified. And a fox made of liquid silver, but as if he was pampered all his life. While looking at Artemis.
Artemis seems very distracted, has done since the event.
Understandable.
I went from a shadow spider to an elephant. Huh.
Also,
Elephant
Arceus
is
seems to
not
be looking
bad.
at you an awful lot this evening, Maisie.
Little.
She's noticed. A little elephant. That doesn't make me feel much better, Ursi. Elephants are
Why?
fucking heavy. Elephants are heavy.
Elephant-
Am I fat? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Oh,
No,
oh my God,
no.
Percy, I'm
No.
distracted, and even I know that's a bad idea.
Do you not know? I'm sorry, my brain is coming from more, honestly, leaning more from my mother's side of things, the more spiritual elements. In my mind, I'm not witnessing the physicality of an animal. It is a little elephant, kind, protective, but still quite capable of a stampede worthy of respect.
Huh.
You have continued to surprise me of how high you may yet climb.
Climbing means survival. That's the only thing I'm trying to do right now.
As the elephant behind you fades away, Oh my fucking god, what have I been saying? Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, okay, yes, everything is starting to wear off. This is awful. This is awful.
Out of character, I've been removing his conditions like one at a time.
This is awful. I am deeply embarrassed.
Drugs do that.
Yeah, I do not like this. I'm sorry, he says to Maisie, then turns to Lex. I'm sorry, I can't offer them food, but there is food or drink if you would like. I have been I need to put on a shirt. Jesus. He like shuffles inside and just throws on a shirt. It's
You
one of
almost-
his.
You almost managed to step on a pipe and slip on it, but you stopped yourself in time, and you're now remembering, oh yes, you disassembled your sink.
Why I disassembled? Oh, that's right. I was cleaning everything because it was disgusting. Oh, okay. He like quickly goes to his drawer and opens up a drawer that he rarely opens of shirts because he normally is in business wear, and he just throws on a shirt, and it's this. You guys can tell this is an old shirt. Clearly from his college days. It has holes in it. It is a Black Sabbath band tee, just with like rips and stuff in it. It is slightly baggy, which is surprising because this is a fucking massive shirt.
And somewhere written on it says "Mama's best boy."
What? The band shirt.
Yep.
I'll say it's on the back so he doesn't notice that. This has been a deeply unsettling night.
You can say that again.
Yes.
One more night and it'll be 3 in a row.
Yes, this has been a fucking awful week. A lot has been done, a lot has been awful.
Agreed.
Apologies again.
Just gotta get you back on track, Ursi. You need to stop not drinking blood regularly.
I drink blood regular.
Well, then stop burning
This
it
is a
frivolously.
This is very new. This is very new. Aside from that one other time, this is the most this has happened in years. Ever since I have met you all, everything has been so chaotic. It's not your fault, obviously. Shit's just been chaotic. But it's like, what the fuck is going on? I can't really speak more because, no offense, Lex, but I'd rather not. The less you know, the better. You know, safer. Also, it's fucking weird.
Chaos is just the spice of life, my dude.
Right.
Do you
Lex
need
is just gonna
food?
grab
I have
like a-
food
hey.
for Gary.
Lex is going to grab like a freaking Nutrigrain bar or whatever the fuck is like lying around as ready-made stuff for Gary, and just
There's some fresh produce and stuff. There is some fresh produce and things, and like steaks and stuff. Some very clearly for Malenki. Some it is uncertain whether or not it is for Malenki. I have I have some I got this drink imported. I say imported. My sister visited Hawaii, and she told me about this drink and said I had to order some. And even though I, don't really drink much anymore, she wanted me to try it, and so I got some delivered. There's a bottle in it in the fridge. It's called Pog. Try some. It is very good. It's a
I'm gonna
passion
pass.
fruit. Not
I'm gonna pass.
Apologies,
Cersei.
Artemis. I was not. That was. I know. My bad. This was more in reference to. I was
Artemis
going
really wants
use
to get
an
out of here,
arm-
doesn't he?
He does, yes. Artemis
I was
is,
going
is
to-
edging towards the exit.
I was going to use Mr. Kyle. I don't know your last name. Mr. Lex, you can. I'm sorry. This is fucking awful. I hate this so much.
Would Artemis like to
I
try
hate-
and dip out as Ursi is rambling?
Irish goodbye.
Yes, please.
Irish goodbye.
It's called the French exit in
Or
the
that.
UK.
We call it the Irish goodbye
Oh,
here.
or you leave without actually saying goodbye or something?
Yep, it's called a French exit.
Nice.
All right. I will go ahead and have you make me. What kind of roll should I have you make for that? Just to see how well you can pull it off. Because I would like you to roll something tonight. Unless...
I mean, I do have stealth. Amazingly, I have no dots in etiquette, which is weird.
Yeah, because I was just about to say, this sounds like a good etiquette roll, honestly, but I think we have a shortcoming your character will need to fix at some point. Goodness.
Yeah.
Man, how do you not have any etiquette? That's nuts.
Yeah, I have
four
that.
dots.
I have two. I have two dots.
Yeah, same.
I think it's because when I originally built him, he didn't really care what other people thought about him because he was an absolute asshole.
Well,
But I've
That's
since
fair. That's
kind
very
of-
fair.
I've since kind of modified. He still doesn't care, but he's a manipulative asshole. I don't know.
Welcome, DM.
Performance, stealth.
Pick your pick. Pick your poison.
Oh, I mean, they're both one dot. So stealth and what? Dex. Stealth and Dex.
Works for me.
Okay, Dex and stealth. Difficulty.
Difficulty 6. This is opposed.
Okay. Wow.
well, I think we noticed.
Well, let's see if anyone botches. Ursi, go ahead and roll. Remember, you're at -1.
It's count as 0 for ability.
And unfortunately, what's still left in your system has fucked up your auspex, so you don't get to use your auspex dot.
Understandable. 1.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, so I got. It says attribute 2, ability 0, but I do have a point in stealth. So why isn't it rolled?
It's also saying discipline 3. Oh yeah, from your celerity. That may-
From celerity, yeah. Can I just roll a d10 for the
Yeah, sure.
just to see if I get any successes at all? Nope, that's fine. All good. In fact, that's a botch, I believe.
You had at least one success, so it's not
Oh
a
no,
bot,
that's true.
right?
That's true. So
Yeah,
it's just
you
it
had
got
one that
canceled
got
out.
canceled out. Yeah. So you just fail. Ursi will notice you. Maisie doesn't seem to be rolling, so I guess Maisie just doesn't care.
Oh, I didn't know what to roll.
Just perception alertness. See if you notice his attempt at doing a French exit, as he called it.
Yep.
Yep,
everyone
you
knows.
both notice him as he's opening the door and backwards walking out of the door.
Apologies, Artemis. Do have a good night. I'm sorry to keep you. I was not intending on having company, especially in my adult state. I don't even think I truly meant to call you. Apologies. Do have a good night.
No need to apologize, Urshi. These things happen, and in no way, shape, or form will I remember this. Good night, all.
That, as he leaves, I don't believe that for a second. After he's gone, Ursi will kind of turn to the other two in the room. He's going, I don't believe that for a second.
No.
He
He's
could probably
absolutely
still
going to
hear you
do
with auspex, but you're not aware of how good his auspex is.
it. He absolutely will remember this.
Oh, yeah,
I know
you
I
will.
will. I hate everything that happened tonight. Not everything, but most. It was nice to listen to music again. I don't do that enough.
That is fair. Music is.
For Dio's benefit, we have been dealing with the aftermath of Ursi draining a druggie dry who had multiple things in his system.
Yes. What was I saying before? Yes, do try the pod if you would like, Lex. I am sorry. And how much blood did I get back from the blood bags? Was it 2 blood bags?
It was 2, yeah.
Okay, so is that 2 total blood points?
Yes, 2 blood points. 2
Okay,
blood bags.
Cool. Yes.
Once Artemis is like definitely not there anymore with his aspects, Maisie's gonna be like, well, this would be a good time to do some bonding.
That word has a different connotation when it's talking about the 2 of you. Goodness.
Wait, is that a fucking dog?
Do we have the video of how singing dogs sound?
I think we did, but I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere.
1 moment. It's not really all. It's just they're talking about it, but like there's certain parts at like I think 10 and 12 seconds, where you can hear it. It does sound really odd. But yes, he does that sound as and wags his tail.
What in the fuck?
What the hell kind of noise is that?
My
He looks
fuck
at his
exactly.
He's a New Guinea singing dog. Apparently, Jack thought he was appropriate.
Hey.
But so yeah,
It certainly loves to sing the song of its people.
yeah. He hasn't done that much yet. Only had him for a few hours.
No, Jesus.
But since it's just us, I would like to
Giddy.
do this this mapping here. So obviously, Lex, Ghoul, now Vesper, Ghoul, and since I kind of told Lex what's going on, Lex, he tried killing me last night, so he's bonded to me.
Like Ursi just goes, that is not, that is so horrible context. Oh my god. That is, you truly almost could not have said that worse. That is not true. Not technically 100% incorrect, but not true.
It was an accidental
His
killing.
eye is twitching.
It was an accidental almost killing. I am still here. It is fine. But I wanted to.
It was not on purpose. It was not on purpose. Stuff happened.
The bear happened.
The bear happened, yeah. Ursi, like, moves over to his couch and plops down. If you need a drink, there is a lot of booze in the cupboard. This is
No, thanks.
understandable. Yeah, Maisie, you truly could not have said that worse. There is so many better ways you could have said that. That is probably the worst. Because I did not try to kill you.
Not on purpose. But I'm not the one who's great with
Also,
words. That's his job. I just play guitar.
Is he the lyricist?
Yep. He's the one that kind of does it all. He's the brains of the bunch. Believe it or not.
Yours truly.
You do good work.
Since we're talking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and hit this button. It'll be fine.
But
Yep. Yeah. I think that's what happens because the music has been going on this entire time.
Yep, open your trapdoor. Yes.
Yep. It's like this is when that track came on because it was a mixtape that Ursi had made of just a random mix of all of the music he listens to. Well, that is fucking timing, Jesus. Okay. Yeah. No, that's huh. Ursi's just kind of sitting there, just like I want to say more, but I have been interrupted by coincidence. Hoy. What was I saying? Is you do good work.
Oh.
That is not exactly what happened. I don't really know if you want to hear more details, because that is. I remember when I was first learning this shit, it was horrifying. So I can 100% understand. Obviously, it was from a little bit of a different perspective, but still.
Right. I think I'd rather not all the same to you. Otherwise, I might do something dangerous.
That's. Yes, you should not. You should not hurt yourself. That would be very bad. That would be very bad. Please don't. I think Mercy does not notice what he just did, but I think it's probably obvious to anybody else. He fully was dismissed that, not even assuming that was any danger from Lex at all.
And as you're doing that, though, let me go ahead and jump to Artemis, who left. Artemis, you will be driving out through a couple of miles of very thick fog. So this will require a roll. If you are back with us, anyway. There, Rob?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was muted. Quick question. Is someone playing some music? Because I can hear...
Yeah. I put... because they were talking about Lex doing things, I put on the Velburn track that I have on the in-game music thing.
That's fine. That's cool. No, I was trying desperately to work out where that was coming from and if it was me that was playing it. But if you're playing it, that's absolutely fine.
We decided it came from Mercy's mixtape upstairs, just switching to that one.
Okay. Yeah, no, Artemis is... you want me to make a roll, don't you?
Yes, in a dexterity drive check, you are attempting to drive through some very thick fog.
Difficulty?
With very little illumination. Normally it would be 8, but we still apply the doing bagel right now, so difficulty 7.
And does my Auspex affect that in any way, shape, or form?
No.
Okay. 5 successes.
Fortunately, celerity does, obviously. You eventually shoot out through the fog like a bat out of something.
Out of fog?
I guess, yes.
Like a bat out of fog. I'll be gone when the nightclub comes. Yeah, Artemis is going to head for the nearest generic crappy nightclub he can find. Not one of his normal haunts, but perhaps something...
Alas, I only have one nightclub background. I'm sorry.
That's fine. The one where they're inflating condoms and throwing them in the air is also good.
I think those are balloons.
You choose your reality, man. I'll choose mine.
Right. Well, there's only one way to respond with this one. Let me just go get that. Let me just go down to here. Let me see if I can find it. Shouldn't be that hard. It's down here somewhere. If I don't find it, I'll just do it the other way. It's fine. Yep. Did they remove one of my favorites? They better not have. I will go nuclear on them.
Once Artemis arrives at the nightclub while you're searching for this, he will make his way to the dance floor and just kind of push gently his way towards the center of the dance floor. He's not using any supernatural gifts or anything. He's just moving through the crowd, through the dancers, making his way to the rough middle of the dance floor.
To the rough middle of the dance floor you go.
Hmm. And once he's there, he will look around. Is anyone looking at him? Anyone paying him any particular attention?
I mean, a few people, but most of the ones right next to you. After all, you didn't exactly come here in your club wear.
No.
Oh, I'll settle for this one. It's not the one I wanted, but oop, there you go.
No, fair. He will run his hand through his hair a couple of times, straighten his collar, close his eyes, and then spend another willpower point.
Oh, you're going to activate that again. All right.
Yep.
Well, as usual, no roll is required, but suddenly even the people that didn't even know you were here are all turning in your direction.
Artemis will look around, look at everyone. I'm guessing they're all watching him now.
Oh, yes, the ones nearest to you are kneeling at your feet, some reaching out as if to try and caress you. Others are just trying to
And
peer in, looking to get a closer look. Someone that
Artemis,
is carrying a cocktail that they bought for themselves brings it over to try and offer it to you.
he will take it. He will look around him. He will throw his head back, and Artemis will laugh harder than he has laughed in decades. And I think I would like to cut away at that point.
Absolutely fine.
It's freaking awesome.
Majesty is like that, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're
Now,
okay
I'm going
with that, I would
to
like-
call a 5 to 10 minute break there because I need to dash to the bathroom.
Understandable.
When we get back, we can figure out what Jack's been up to.
That y'all did great. Y'all handled that better than I thought. Than I did, for sure.
I had something similar happen in Seattle where Ashley drank from one of her herd who had been drinking and smoking weed, so she was fucked up for a while.
Yeah.
And it wasn't great.
Yeah, no, that sounds rough. Yeah, Ursi in this instance was on, let's see, hallucinogens, meth, cocaine, alcohol, and marijuana.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun. No.
He was having a not good trip.
Let me see if I can find it. I took a picture of it. So the session, we were at nightclub, go figure, and Ashley decided she was gonna skirt out the back door with one of her herd and feed off him, and then she went in this big old spiel of hiding from people and don't tell den mommy and all this other shit because our Ventru is our den mother, as we call him.
Cool.
So that was fun, but Andrew decided to, as soon as our Malkavian put Ashley in the car, have her lost love be on the sidewalk as she's looking out of the car, and she's like, fuck, I've been looking for you and I can't get out of the car now. It's just like dangling a piece of fucking steak in front of her. It was so stupid.
Jesus.
And he keeps doing it. He keeps doing it.
Damn.
Like the most recent time, he had the La Sombra, because that's what her ex fiance is. He's a La Sombra. His sire is the bishop. The bishop visited the bagel shop that the Ventru runs and had him go downstairs into the basement where Ashley and the Malkavian Olivia were sleeping. And as soon as she woke up, he's walking up the stairs. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
That is delightfully cruel.
Yes.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it's been the bane of my existence for like 3 years
It's
now.
like episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Like,
So close, yet so far.
it's insane. It's funny. It's so fucking funny. But yeah, no, he's been doing that. And the last time we played, we were supposed to have our Ventru call him with I think it's Dominate or something. Maybe Presence. I don't know. Whatever one you can basically say, hey, you gotta come here. I forgot what the power's called.
Probably Dominate.
Probably. I don't know. I swear it was a Presence, but I could be wrong. But either way, he's supposed to do that and literally say, hey, you come here, and that's it. Because we're trying to find a way to deal with the bishop by infiltrating, and that feels like that's one of our ways we can get an in, is if we talk to her ex.
Oh, fuck.
But both my character and the Ventru, we both have rival sires as one of our things. So my rival sire is, because I'm a Tremere, is Giovanni. And his rival sire is the La Sombra, which is the bishop. That was the one that wanted the bishop wanted the Ventru in our group, but he got picked up by his current sire. So,
Rival Sires is a really fun thing to have.
yeah, it's been interesting because it's given my character a lot of shit she has to deal with, between having a I don't know what the hell that trait's called, but the trait where you have like they can use your person against you. I have to go back to it, but I have that
That's
one.
Ward.
I have it in my shit. Hold on, I'll get to it. But I have that, and I have the rival sire. Where is your? It's in the powers, I think. That's where I stuck it. Oh god, I got too many powers. Okay, scroll down. Merits. Flaws. There it is. Old Flame and Rival Sires. Those are her two flaws.
Fuck.
Yeah, so she has the Old Flame, who is a La Sombra, who is the child of the rival sire for our Ventru.
Yeah, you both took Old Flame, kind of, but in his case it was a friend, not a romantic interest.
Yeah.
And you both took rival sire, so I basically made your each of their Old Flame things like the child of the other character's rival sire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's delightfully nasty.
Yeah.
That's great.
So his old army buddy is the child of the rival sire for my character. And my character's gonna Diablerize that Giovanni eventually, so.
She's going to try.
She's gonna try.
That's one of the key story points we're going to get to before I wrap up Seattle, at least for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
Although, given our current meeting rate and the last couple months has been kind of terrible.
Yeah.
Even worse than Miami's, honestly.
Yeah, that's partly because of all that's going on in our life.
Should we get back to it then? Is everybody here?
I think so.
I think everyone's here, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
So we catapult back in time slightly to Jack's, maybe a little less than an hour ago, as Maisie screaming something about Ursi needing something or not sounding right, and Artemis takes her in his car along with the new dog Vesper to go check in on Ursi. Which leaves you in your manor with Eve, who is currently adoring over his royal fatness because apparently she likes fat cats. Did we go with Sir Cole or did we go with Sir Cole? What did we end up going with there? Was it the KUL or was it the CLE?
Oh no, it was always KUL, but it was SER.
Sir Kel.
SIR.
There, yeah, Sir Cole. Yeah, okay. So time to change
It is
the
for
background.
all intents and purposes the same, but it is slightly different because Jack has read Game of Thrones and is using that naming structure.
I would be like, wait, that's way too. But no, it took them ages to come out with each book. So yeah, that fits.
Yeah, I think book 1 came out in the 80s.
But in any case, yes, we're at Jack's place. Eve is gushing over Sir Cole, which I need to get both him and Vesper's little companion pages up.
Is that what they named the cat, Vesper?
Vesper, yes, it was only mentioned like once last session, so would have been easy to miss.
Mm-hmm.
The New Guinea singing dog.
Oh yeah, did you end up seeing the clip I posted?
It is a good clip. A good clip, the dogs singing the songs of their peoples.
Yep, it was either that or a husky.
Husky would have been. The level of activity for huskies is people get them because they look nice. Most of them don't realize just how much effort, energy you have to burn to, actually take care of them.
Yeah.
See, if I ended up getting a husky, that would be why, because I am fat. And
Feel
having
bad.
a dog that wants to walk all the time would make me actually want to go out for walks, because the dog would just look at me and be sad, and I'd be like, well, I can't let you feel sad. I have to take you out on this ungodly walk, I guess, because making you feel sad makes me feel utterly miserable.
Makes sense.
I've seen that Grim Reaper channel on YouTube Shorts. If you don't have depression and you want to have depression, just watch the Grim Reaper channel on YouTube Shorts.
I won't.
Nope, I'm
Thank you,
good.
though.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm dealing with enough of that already. I've lost 15 pounds in 8 weeks, so good. I'm good.
Shit, I need that brand of depression.
The brand of depression that says, nope, you're not hungry. You have no hunger feeling anymore.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, mine's the opposite end.
Well, he just said he just said he had some weight he'd like to lose.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I'm like, well, I guess I need to lose weight anyway. I was 170 pounds at the beginning of the year. Last time I weighed myself. Now I'm 155.
That's like nothing.
Uh-huh. I'm 5'7".
Okay, that is a
short.
difference.
Yeah. I'm not short, but I'm
5'7" is not. Well, I mean, it's not tall, but it's not short.
yeah.
She probably would have gained another couple inches if certain things hadn't gone the way they did. But yeah.
Yeah. My dad's 6'4",
Well-
so
Understandable.
I was gonna say, 12 pounds less, and you will be the perfect weight.
yeah, I'm supposed to be about 130 is my that's the golden for my height.
That wild.
Oh,
to me.
ignore that. BMI is literally bullshit.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The reason I say 143 is the perfect weight is because of Mr. Rogers. Because he would weigh 143 pounds his entire life, and the reason he did is because 143 is the scale telling you I love you.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
That's
Mhm.
that's great. That's
Ah,
that's
Mr. Rogers, the legend.
Mhm.
I was too young to experience Mr. Rogers, but I know of him.
It was a good show.
Well, if you ever want to, just watch the documentary.
Documentary
I
did a
should
very
do
good
that.
job. Yes.
Yeah, I was old enough. I'm old enough to have experienced Bob Ross.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, sorry.
I'm gonna contact what's her face and see if I can't do more work on the warehouse. Just be useful. Make sure that she isn't doing all the monitoring herself. Offer to relieve her.
Okay, you're gonna call Roxy and stay in her good books. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Considering that, even though she is Ursi's biggest friend, as in the deputies, she's currently got him in her shit list.
Yeah, well, I'm never getting in Travis Bollocks' good books. That much is clear.
Y'all were actually oddly bonding the last time y'all were interacting. It was weird. It's like, I want to hate you. Why do I empathize with
That was great.
Hey, guys. Yeah. Jack? You there?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if you needed someone to relieve you so you could go off and do something that wasn't watching a damn warehouse for hours on end.
No, I won't be for much longer. They're starting to set up the chain links.
Yeah, okay. You need anything? Food? Well, not food. Like magazines or some shit?
No, I think I'm good, though. Thanks for the offer. I wish I'd thought to bring one earlier, but they'll probably be wrapped up here in about an hour, and then it's just going to be like a couple of guys in a car sitting around all day and night.
Yeah, okay. You see anything?
They're setting up some. I think the Nosferatu are going to be setting up some cameras, too.
I don't trust the Nosferatu these days.
Yeah, well, the Primogen leaves much to be desired, and you hear all sorts of things about her right hand.
Well, there's also the shit with Gutter Jack going on.
Gutter Jack is the right hand, out of character.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Jack would know this. Dio did not.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've all been there.
Mm-hmm. And who was the other person on the thing? It was something and GJ.
GJ/M, which you now, because of something that happened during the time skip, suspect may be a Marcus Fattel, the Ventru Primogen.
Yeah. And M. You do anything suspicious lately?
You mean of the kind that we've been able to see? We're kind of looking around, I guess. Nothing overtly, though there's some sort of financial shenanigans going on in his part of the docks, but that's not really something we normally are allowed to poke into unless we got the whole permission from up on high.
Goddamn bureaucracy.
And I'm just going to roll a die here. It'll be fine. Yep. Something cuts across your view in front of you. First thing you see is Sir Cole being held up by his armpits as he is held in front of a huddling Anastasia. She just kind of walks through the hallways holding him out in front of her.
Well, okay then. Anna, you can't hold cats like that. They don't like it very much.
Sir Cole seems to squirm a bit, and she shoots him a look, and he just stills for a moment. And then she looks up at you.
Anna, you got to support their little. You got to support. You got to support them. You wouldn't be appreciated being lifted by your armpits, would you?
She seems to understand and starts supporting his bottom half as well, and it looks absurd, like she's holding a furry gray beach ball.
What the fuck did they feed that thing? Bottomless pit. I say, scratching his forehead, scratching his head absentmindedly.
You notice there's still some leftover bits of food caught in his mouth that looks like from whatever Eve was snacking on earlier.
Now the question of, did Eve feed him, or does he have food feed?
Those are both equally valid because Eve seems to like him.
I'm about to just find out my cat's a fucking food ninja. I'm just gonna place like a plate of chicken down.
Like, how
Look
is
away
he
for
so
5
sneaky? He's so
seconds.
fat. He can't be sneaky. Just sneak.
So
Hmm.
one of my former friends, I say former friends just because we lost contact, not because of any falling out, was playing D&D, right? And he had a rhinoceros, and he maxed its ranks in stealth, and he gave it wall climbing. And so you know how when as you're playing games, you often forget about certain aspects of the game, right?
Mhm.
Certain aspects of the game just fall away. And so they just decided that the rhinoceros was following them the whole time on the ceiling, and no one could see him because they were failing to notice his stealth check.
Ah, yes, this is like when my T-Rex climbed with its little arms up a ladder.
Hmm. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go into the office and see if the sheriff has any work she needs me to do.
Which is probably pretty good timing for this. First, as Jack goes off, prepares to head off to the part of Elysium that has the business matters for things to be dealt with. We go back over to Ursi and Maisie at Ursi's Haven. There's just the two of you here. Plus Lex, plus Gary, plus Blunky, and plus Vesper.
Sorry.
Oh, and see, I don't think you were here for it, Jack. Blunky has chewed up his Svetlana's tires.
I don't know what Svetlana is, but okay.
My van.
That's Ursi's van.
My van that has been royally fucked up.
To be fair, you did most of that. Blunky just took a tire.
Yes. No, I'm aware. I'm aware, unfortunately. Where did we leave off again? Yeah, it was. I remember apologizing to Lex.
It was a whole bonding circle.
Ah, yes. So yeah, Lex, I am not good at this. Oh yeah, because I learned he was the lyricist for Vale Burn. So where are you from?
Well,
After was it
I
Illinois or
guess.
Indiana?
Indiana.
Hmm.
They're both.
Indiana?
He's from
Fair.
Bloomington? I want to say he's from Bloomington. Hold on. I gotta go back.
Yes, check your copious character notes.
Shh, I'm working on it. It's gotta load.
What I'm hearing is that he's a Hoosier.
They both are, yeah, they're both Hoosiers.
Did you did you go to college? I guess.
Yeah, we both did.
Nice. What degrees?
God, you're asking questions. I gotta go to my notes. Hold the fuck on.
You remember what your character's degree was in?
It was a long one, okay? Hold on.
My backstory was not short either, as
Yeah, I know. Where the fuck is it?
Oh, did you read it?
I think I did, yeah. Okay, I'll put Jude's down. He went for audio engineering. I think that's the same thing as what Lex did. Was audio engineering.
Jack was.
That sounds like a fancy way for saying make boombox work.
Makes music, yeah. He went to school for music. He went to college for music.
Oh,
Jack was a double major between criminal justice and philosophy.
Did I put it in the? I probably put it in my writings. That's probably where I put it at. Son of a fucking bitch.
ah,
But yeah, audio. He went for audio. Maisie went for. She doubled. She majored in English and to become an English teacher, and then minored in the audio.
understand.
Now put that in character.
Yeah. So, what degree did you do? 2 lakhs.
Was it audio engineering?
Yeah.
Audio engineering, which sounds more technical than it really is.
Yeah, I mean, fair. That's a solid one. No, I myself, I went in for criminology and electrical engineering. Miami State.
That's an unusual combo. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes. I was doing criminology because I was planning on becoming a judge. But then I got interested in electrical engineering just because, technology is the future. I didn't want to fall behind, and better to know and engage in interests intellectually than not, I guess. And to say I like electricity and things that use electricity. It's always been a hobby. Probably from, I mean, I dabbled in it a little bit when I was younger, but then, I got hit by lightning, and then I was like, hey, might as well major in it.
You have a weird background.
I'm from Miami.
Fair. That's fair.
I can't tell you the amount of times we've had a gay tornado drop gators in neighbors' pools. Have you ever woken up to an anaconda, to a python just there?
No. Cannot say that. We deal with regular tornadoes and there's no alligators involved.
That's fair. That's fair.
You might get some corn stuck in the side of your house. That's about it.
Yeah, no. I've had a lot of weird experiences with alligators. There was the time when I was in college and had way too much with the party.
Killed a couple of gators.
I mentioned it.
Woke up with a couple dead gators. Yeah.
Yeah, because we would go on the fucking the fan boat, and then have some fun in the bayou, and then and then I woke up, and sometimes we would wrestle gators for fun. Obviously, we wouldn't intend on hurting them, but clearly something happened.
Uh-huh. A bear of a
But,
man
I mean-
probably strangled them to death.
Oh, almost certainly. I mean, we did end up cooking them up. It was pretty good.
Maisie's just
Also,
gonna
it's
make
during
a
the part
weird
of the
face.
year where they taste good, as opposed to the part of the year where they taste bad, because alligators are like that.
Yeah, Maisie's just
Those
gonna
that
give
don't
him this
know,
weird
alligator
face.
meat is, if you kill it in season, it can taste good. But if you kill it out of season, it'll taste really awful. Apparently.
I'm going to assume it was in season. Yeah, no, they're not pretty good. It's better than you think. Though you got to get it in season. If it's off season, it'll taste fucking gross.
Well, I'll never try it, but I guess Lex now knows.
Yeah, no thanks.
It's better than Python. College kids here do some weird shit. Like, truly some weird shit. Have I ever told you about the propulsion experiment?
Off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so I occasionally was teach classes at the university, and needless to say, one of my students, because I help with the criminology and electrical engineering departments there. They were testing a theory based off of a certain case, and they decided, I can solve I can prove the person innocent by doing a propulsion experiment. Needless to say, they made a very bad rocket and used it on university grounds, and it ended up with an impromptu remodel of one of the walls.
Oh, you made a bomb.
Well, yes, more like a missile, because it did fly across the room first.
I feel like something like that happened at our school, but I didn't pay attention to the science department.
Yeah, weird shit happens there. It can be very fun. Thankfully, I have been promised that there will be no more propulsion experiments on campus.
Well, thank God for that.
So basically, you've been building rockets, or we're trying to build rockets.
I wasn't trying to. One of my students did.
He says to Kane, as Kane just stands there staring at him, because apparently we're talking in character. Ugh.
Sorry, brain melted after you said that. What?
No, you responded in character when I was asking a out of character question.
Oh. I thought that was in character. My bad.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
You did it again.
That was me just look. It is really hard to turn an accent off once you're into it. Apologies. But yes, what about you, Maisie? What did you do for degree?
Well, I majored as an English student, trying to become an English teacher. Minored in the music, audiology stuff. Wasn't planning on becoming, coming to Miami and starting a band, but kind of met Lex in one of our first classes and kind of changed after that. Big disappointment in the parents' department. Mom was pretty pissed that I dropped out. She was very into me becoming a teacher.
That is understandable. My sister experienced the same thing.
Mothers suck.
And they can. They can. Not mine, thankfully, but they can.
You're lucky.
Yes, no, for me it was my father. He loved me dearly, but he very much so wished to return to Russia and, reestablish himself in the motherland. You can see he does that with a little bit of sass. But then, he got sick. And didn't make it.
I'm fortunate enough to still have both parents in Indiana and still trying to get me to come home. Kind of hard to tell them that I can't come back.
Yeah, no, that's very fair. That's very fair. I will say, I love my mother. She's great. But also has impacted my life in a lot of ways that has made me strange. At least if I come from an outside point of view. Because a lot of my more esoteric backgrounds derive from her. She was very old religious. Not Christian, old ways.
Like a cult.
Mini story. I mean, not incorrect. Not incorrect. I mean, the first time I met my grandmother was at a bear worship gathering. So, yeah.
Yeah. My mother would call that some occult bullshit, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. It depends. It would definitely be called that even where my mother is from. But, she's from deep in Russia. Not really, not city folk. Father, city folk. Mother, not so much.
And right about now, I'm going to go ahead and say that both Jack and Ursi's phones are going to be ringing.
Oh.
Group call mode.
I guess not boop boop boop, but apologies. I should probably take that.
It's probably important. Please do.
Hello?
Ursi, Jack, I need you both to get down to Elysium.
All right, heard. On my way.
There's been an incident in the holding cells.
Oh dear.
And that is where we are going to leave this session a little bit early.
Sweet.
Because what comes next is going to be kicking off our next bit, and I would like a little more time with that, and we only have about half an hour.
Understandable.
Also, this was kind of a chill session. There wasn't really a clean transition point, but
Nope.
yeah.
A lot of fun stuff in the session, though.
I just enjoyed listening to Ursi being crazy, to be honest. And Argus finally getting to use Majesty twice now.
Yeah, the Majesty shit was dope. I really like the choice of going to a nightclub to use it and then fucking laugh it maniacally, and then that's just the last time we saw Artemis this session. That's fucking awesome.
Yep. Whenever we pick up the next session, he's still going to be in that nightclub. So whenever if someone calls him to also drag him into this mess, he's going to be basically sitting on a throne made of people with people bringing him drinks and other things.
Oh, God.
Or something similar if Rob wishes to specify something. Rob,
Hell
yeah? Rob is muted. Rob
He's-
may not
yeah,
be
he-
there.
It happens.
Mm-hmm.
Usually he says he's going when he's going. Hope he didn't fall asleep.
That is also a possibility. That is also a possibility. God,
Yep.
it is fucking hard to kick that.
Indeed. Well, I'm going to, I guess we'll go ahead and go through our normal end of session stuff. It was kind of a chill session, so I'm not going to ask for learning experience this session because I'm just not going to give it. Just because.
Okay.
Sorry.
Understandable.
Though it would be easy for a couple of you, but it would be less easy for a couple other of you, and I'm just not going to put it in balance. So everyone will be getting 2 plus MVP. Since Rob isn't responding yet, I'm going to assume he's out and go with. Well, Jack wasn't here for much of it, but Jack, MVP, I guess, if you want to point one.
Ursi, I guess. For being
One,
drugged
I guess,
out.
for Ursi.
Shoots.
Works. Ursi. Who's Ursi's MVP?
Mine goes to Artemis for the Majesty stuff. I really liked that.
Fair enough. Maisie. Who's Maisie's MVP?
Probably for Artemis for the Majesty thing too. That
Right.
was-
Artemis gains MVP in absentia.
Hell yeah.
That will be 2 for everyone and 3 for Artemis.
Sweet.
Very nice.
Next session, we get back to the serious stuff. I had prepped like a couple of sessions ago, but because of absences and then derailing to pet stores and then other things, we just didn't get to it.
Mm-hmm. It happens.
It happens.
So let me go ahead and update the experience. So I'm glad you were able to join us for the tail end there, Dio. I know you weren't in the greatest of places.
Oh, I'm still not. I was woken up because my mother couldn't get into my car. So I was like, well, I'm up. So
Well, I'm sorry you're in a rough place. I hope you feel better soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you were able to join us regardless.
mhm.
Was a fun session. I'm glad we were able to do it. I'm
Yeah.
actually kind of glad we had a more chill session.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll see y'all next time unless I see you before that.
Sounds like a plan.
Hell yeah. Was good. Have a good one, y'all.
See ya.
Oh, hey, Rob,
Oh,
you're
he's
finally
back.
back.
Hey,
Oh, sorry, I've been back the whole time. Sorry.
Yeah, we were trying to talk to you, and you just weren't responding because you were still muted. But you got given an MVP in absentia.
Oh gosh, sorry. Thank you.
Oh wait,
Thanks.
no, wait. Who does he vote for MVP?
I'm going to give that to Ursi, I think.
Ah, you
Well, I
see,
guess that'll be-
Cthulhu.
Yeah, that makes it a tie. Yeah.
Mm.
and so Kuheru is the
I'll give
tiebreaker.
one more. I guess it's going to just be a tie MVP vote, so I'm not going to tie break that one this session.
So they both get an extra point?
Yep, because I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Hey, I won't complain. That's nice.
One
no,
way
But
we
you do
break
have
it,
the
but-
least EXP out of the people.
Artemis currently has the least experience by 4. It's actually a pretty tight clumping as far as I'm concerned. There's only a
Yep.
6-point difference between Artemis and Jack, who's currently in the lead.
Yep.
yeah, me and Artemis are currently the ones with the least XP.
And I have
Uh,
apparently not spent. I don't know how much.
Just a quick question.
19.
How many XP is that?
You got 3 in total this session. Artemis, your new total is 106.
Thank you.
I would recommend buying another dot of Intimidate if you want to keep using
Yeah.
Majesty like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Which is 2 points, I think, for the next.
Also, I did look it up. Your Charisma is 4 and your Intimidation is 1, so you're actually they're at Courage difficulty of 5, not 6. So, I mean, they succeeded regardless when they made their rolls, but just in the future, yeah, up those numbers because I like it.
I've done that.
I'm assuming I'm still unable to upgrade drive. Because
You
I have not
yet
attempted to
driven
drive.
with your 0 dots in effect, so no. Until you
Yeah.
do, until you stop avoiding driving, you're going to be at those. We're gonna be keep this going basically.
Okay, cool. So I will not be getting a point of drive until Svetlana is fixed. So it will be a bit.
I feel like you're trying to indirectly buff the coterie by letting me keep the whole their whole difficulty reductions ongoing. I approve. This is good.
Was it my purpose? I more so like keeping the debuff of not being able to drive. Good. I want to do it eventually, but I don't think he will drive anything that isn't
One moment, guys.
Svetlana.
There we go. So let me just go ahead and make a note of this here so that's on the records. Intimidation 2. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and start you off as using 2 of your experience, Rob. So I'm just trying to keep all the numbers in order.
Mm-hmm.
So I like my numbers being in order. Jack is currently sitting on 19 experience, I believe. Actually, yeah, 19 experience. 1 extra credit away from having a full 20, which would be enough for you to be able to buy a 5 dot if you wanted to. If you had something you could buy at 5 dots. I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
I'm just checking what I can buy. I have 6 to spend now. I should probably save.
That's where I'm at. I think I'm gonna be saving. I'm at 7.
Well, I mean, you did just make a big purchase yourself there, Anna.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you got Dominate 5 now. You have, you can just possess people if you want to.
Yep.
Fuck, scary.
Yep. I don't think I've ever actually taken a Dominate character in Old World of Darkness as high as 5, not counting 5th edition. So it's going to be interesting to see how she plays with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm either going to save for a discipline, or I'm going to save to up one of my main attributes.
Which one are you interested in upping?
I want to get Intelligence 5 or Stamina 5.
Ooh, that's good. Those would both be 16. Those
It's
are
a hefty
16 points.
That's scary.
You know what else you can do with 16 points? So much more.
Yeah, I mean, with 16 points, I could get I believe. Yeah, I could get 11 Bolt 5 if I'm doing my math right. Yes, because it's 4 times the current rating.
Yep, 16 would go for would be a 11 Bolt 5. Yes.
Yes. Big lightning.
You all right, Rob?
Yeah, all good. All good. I very much enjoyed Artemis being able to walk into a nightclub and just switch that thing on and just going.
Your first scene next session will pick up there, like a little time later. So I presume the others will eventually call you into whatever mess erupts. So have a think on how you want that to look when we get back to you.
Fair.
Because by that point, you've had at least like half an hour to just like play with the fact that they're all your pawns.
Yes. Right. Thank you all. It's been fun. I'm
Yep.
gonna head to bed.
Have
Understandable.
That is fine. I'm going to. Oh wait, actually, now that I think about it, I did have a friend that was messaging me wanting me to talk during this, but I was like, no, I'm in the middle of my game, so I'm gonna go see what they wanted, and hopefully it's not anything bad.
Well, have a good one, y'all. Stay jarring.
fun. Yep.
Yep.
See ya.
Oh.
Shoots.